It's really loud.
Well, yeah, it is.
Got you a seat.
You feel like
I'll tell you where I want you later there, big boy.
I don't think it's that loud.
That's right.
Joe, how loud is
Is
it?
this too loud?
Is it too loud, Joe? Can you hear our vulgarities from here?
Wherever you want. You want right here.
I say, hey, dog, hey. Look at that man's beard.
Justin, Cora.
It's J-Mac. I'll be darned.
And Cora.
And Cora. Oh, my goodness.
It's got nails.
Is it coral? That's coral.
Like the reef, but with a
Terry
cane.
Bush.
Oh, my God, it's Terry Bush.
What's up, man?
What about you, buddy?
You want right here, Jason? I can swap with you if you want.
I like it.
He's always loud.
I mean,
She's got eyes of the bluest skies.
How about now? See, you can barely even tell from here.
Do what? I already got it recording.
Hello, nurse.
Y'all talk a little bit.
One of these days when I hit puberty, I'm going to look like Rich Simpson.
Hey, Pat. Yo, slide that microphone down to Eli, and you use that one to your left there.
That makes sense.
There you go.
Isn't that an interesting concept? Yeah, we'll have to put it behind your back. Let's hear behind your back.
Let me just reach around you.
There you go. I was waiting on that. We always needed a good reach around.
Did you just touch him?
See what I did there?
Was that wanted?
I'm probably not going to delete this.
No, you got to keep this full. You got to keep this whole.
And
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Hello.
Might have to stand back a little because we're.
All right. How about?
Like this? No. You
I want to hear myself through the speakers.
We can hear you, that's for sure.
Said, hi. How you doing, Paul?
Got it.
He's
You
really
good?
messing with your sound check, isn't he?
All right.
Owl, now, brown cow. Unique New York.
Angle it.
I have no angle.
Angle of the dangle is inversely proportionate to the beat of the meat.
I gotcha.
That is correct.
You're a little
I'll talk. It's okay. I need to be quiet. Trust me.
Oh,
It's better for me to be quiet.
I can tell.
Because I curse. I curse.
well, so do I.
Your language is impeccable in comparison to some of ours.
Thank you, sir.
That's a good man right there.
He is.
Tip your waitress, Bubba. Tip your waitress.
All right, everybody ready? We'll give a little announcement to the crowd. Tell them we're sorry for the language.
What are you drinking, Bob?
Miller Lite.
Miller?
Lee.
No, just keep it going.
Hey, Miller.
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 Miller Lite.
Hey, Jesse. Would you get me and Bo a picture of Miller Lite and put it on my tab? A picture of Miller Lite?
Picture of Miller Lite, Joe.
Good.
You sound like you work at Captain D's or Dairy Queen.
Diet Miller.
Diet Miller.
2-piece fries.
State law.
Now
Hush
I know what
puppies.
that's Kentucky, man. It's really loud.
All right, y'all ready?
Let's do
Ready.
All right, we're fixing to start recording. We apologize in advance for the language. Sorry, but it's going to happen. We can't control it.
You better not bring your kids.
Well,
Can't control it.
Can't control it. All right, y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Ready?
Yep.
Eli, you doing the next episode?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. We're starting.
All right, everybody, welcome to the
Next episode.
of the Everyday Joe Show. I'm your host, Lee Travis Reed. You might have heard of me before.
Let's poll the audience. Has anybody heard of Travis Reed? And that's a negative.
Crickets.
We've got three
Crickets
hands.
everywhere.
3 hands.
4 out of the 8 people know track.
Jesus Christ. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out here. Mobile Studio 11 is here at 41 Sports Bar and Grill here in Manchester. Tonight we got Lady A womaning the controls.
Hello.
We got Bubba Whitsett, returning guest.
Thank you.
What are you having to drink there, buddy?
Miller Lite.
Oh, Diet Miller.
Surprise, surprise.
Eli Kidder.
Pilsner beer. Hey, what's up, dude?
What are you drinking?
A fine Pilsner beer also.
Says on the can.
It does.
But you're not having a can.
However, yeah, there is no can.
No, no can. It is. Jason Patton.
Hello.
Sir,
Hello.
thank you for being here.
Yes, sir.
Been wanting you to get on here for a while.
Yep, my
Your
pleasure.
Facebook posts are ridiculous.
Oh, I don't know,
We'll get to
man.
that in a minute.
Yeah.
Freaking hilarious. Tooth,
Hello.
what are you drinking there, buddy?
Dude,
I'm on the Coors Light tonight.
Are
fellas.
you?
Yeah.
Going to the mountains, huh?
Man, I tapped the Rockies.
Yeah, you
Oh.
did tap them, didn't you?
Tapped them.
I'm having a fine Pilsner beer.
You
Says
don't
so,
care if
probably
people
on
don't
the
choose
handle.
So
Can you hear me?
it doesn't affect me at all.
All right, so Patton, sir, thank you for finally
You
doing it. I know you got to work tonight.
Think you're good looking?
Yes, sir.
We hate that you can't partake with us.
It's all right. Everybody needs a Coke.
I guess not to.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
It's all about the Coke, right? Yeah, it's a good one.
So yeah, I know this is the first time I've ever met you. We're friends on Facebook, and your Facebook posts are they're epic rants. They are hilarious.
It's just like real stuff. It's kind of like good comedy. It's something that a lot of people can relate to, and there's a lot of stuff that you kind of have to filter through, and some of the stuff that people post on there is just kind of just like whatever. You're just wanting to. I kind of keep it real for everybody. That's how I think.
Yeah, it's pretty damn funny. That's for sure. I can't remember. There's one of maybe somebody texting and driving. Or
that's my pet peeve right there. I like for people to look at me when we're going down the road.
Right.
I like to make eye contact a little bit. They see me, I see them.
Yeah,
when
I
I'm
got
looking
you.
at the screen, I'm like, this could be bad.
So do you flat out cuss them? Do you throw them a bird? Tell them number one. What do you do in that
Make a
situation?
sound.
Yeah, kind of give them the. It just depends on how ugly it gets. 3 days. I think I had 3 episodes in less than 24 hours. My kids were with me. I usually got the kids in the back seat, going to ball games, whatnot, and just within inches of a head-on collision. Tell my kids, you don't survive things like that. So pay attention, keep the phone down, and.
Got a little pissed.
What would your kids say if something like that happened?
Asshole.
Will they be calling you the asshole or the driver the asshole?
It's
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Never can say that saying right.
Me either.
Oh, you're welcome.
Tell the story.
Thanks.
Audrey?
Yeah, tell it.
Let's get a story.
Audrey's a lot like me. It's we're going down the road, and I guess that's one of my words that I use all the time. Asshole.
No, closer.
And she we just heard the word come out of the back of her vehicle. Asshole.
It's because he's not talking through the microphone.
There you go.
Put it in your mouth.
Pick it up and play with it, right?
No.
Can you hear me in the back now?
Pat, you can start swinging that thing around like Axel or Mick Jagger or something?
I can do it, buddy.
Well, I bet you can.
That would make for a good show.
It would make for a good show.
I'm eyeballing this Diet Miller over here right now. It's awful hard.
Get you some.
I can't do it.
We'll get you no duels.
That Diet Miller's not going to pay the bills.
Well, that's true.
This is very true. Neither is this.
There is peanut butter available, okay?
And jelly.
And jelly.
Oh.
And jelly.
Now you're talking his language.
All right, I guess we need to thank 41 for letting us do it here tonight, and thanks for the 10 people that showed up. Thanks, guys. We knew there were 10 people listening to the show, and they all showed up.
And they sounded like 20 people. That was amazing.
Jesse's really loud.
Hey, for whatever it's worth, y'all are a good-looking bunch of people, too.
Great-looking crowd.
Yeah.
Great-looking crowd. Especially you. Good night.
What's some nice hair?
He's like Samson.
He is. Is there power in your hair, Greg Jones? Oh, yeah, if y'all can't handle us heckling y'all, too bad, because it's going to happen. So, just don't throw shit at us. We appreciate it.
I'd like to say that Paul Shelton's beard is pimp nasty.
I was going to call him out later, but doesn't he look like Bo Cephas?
He looks like Bo Cephas.
He looks like he could make a good mini barn.
You think so?
I think so.
Can you bowl?
Now we throw a chip.
And now we have the first flung object.
If you're going to throw something, throw beer.
Money.
Yeah, the most calm-natured guy in here, and it's Paul, and he throws shit.
Jomish, that's right.
He's Jomish.
Yeah, so thanks, Becca and Yvonne, for letting us do this here.
Appreciate it, 41. So now let's let Jason tell the story that you rudely interrupted.
No, he wasn't done talking when I was talking, everybody.
No, dude, he wasn't loud enough, and we shut him down. Pay attention.
You missed that part.
See?
Audrey, she's like her dad. She has a little.
How old is Audrey?
She's underage. She doesn't need to be doing that sort of stuff, and she needs to work on her filtration.
Where did she get that from?
Her mother.
Her mother, that's right. St. Wendy. She gets it from St. Wendy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, about 19 years ago, I married a nun. So, sometimes when the filter comes off, being married to a nun's.
We love you, nun.
Yeah, we do love
Is
her.
that why she's not here?
I really don't know.
Did she think you embarrassed
I
her?
sold her on eBay free shipping.
They're getting up there with Amazon that free shipping.
No returns.
As is. No
All
warranty.
sales are final.
God dang.
Transmission leaks a little fluid. She leaks a little oil here and there, but
You putting like Lucas stuff.
you know, once you pump the carburetor a little bit, you know, get that old thing going, you know, she'll come here.
She'll fire up.
She'll fire up.
You'll fire up.
Damn good thing she's not here.
I'm just listening.
Yeah. So what's this about hibiscus trees in Panama City?
Perfect timing.
I keep hearing this. What's going on with that, man?
I drank too much.
The end.
That was a riveting story, Jason.
Cool story, bro.
I drank too much. I mean, yeah, we go to the beach. We go to the beach. There's a significant crowd goes down every fall break, and usually it starts on the beach about 9 o'clock in the morning. We sometimes Bub will come by the room. We'll get into the Bloody Marys and get started a little early. And you know, there's nothing like sausage and eggs and bacon and Bloody Marys in the morning on the beach. You know,
That is right. Correct.
we get in those pretty early, and then we get down on the beach about 9 o'clock. And you know, there's something about the heat and the sand and Diet Budweisers and all the fun that goes on. It's kind of like one of those things. Really, what happens at the beach stays at the beach, you know. But it was one of those things. They'll be talking about it.
This one.
Yeah, you know, I just got down, man. I mean, you know, I kind of lost my balance.
Yeah.
And I found myself. I like bush.
Yeah. What red-blooded American male does not, right?
And you know, and it kind of leached out, you know, that evening. And there's been some times, and Bubba's got a sand monster story he could probably tell you. You know, we were singing Rocky Top, and what was it? Was that right after UT beat Georgia a couple years ago?
It was. That was on the Hail Marys.
Yes, it was. And Sand Monster reached up and grabbed Bubba by the leg, and that was his epic going down moment.
Yeah, I stepped in a hole. There's holes down there.
Yeah.
You try to dance, and you know you move over, and you step in a hole. You ain't got nowhere to go but down.
Bubba don't like holes.
Thing about
Bubba
it
don't do
was,
holes.
Bubba recovered in one step.
We don't love them holes.
Okay? So we have to do.
That's right.
So what did you do to hibiscus tree? What happened? Did it grab you? Did it?
He
touch
made
you?
love to it.
Did it touch you in places you?
I wanted to lay down.
No,
He
spot?
did.
You deflower the flower?
I deflowered the flower. Yep, it's probably like a little buck been rubbing around up in there. You know, it's missing some bark. And leaves scratched out from underneath it. But I had help getting up. I had good help. You know, made it to bed, and next morning was a new day, and we did it all over again. Except I stayed upright.
Did you smoke afterwards? No? Dang, man.
Wow.
What?
Look at this.
Fashion
Look
late
what
as
the cat
always.
drug in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where you been?
Work some things out.
Working some things out. You had to go to the bathroom, didn't you?
Was there a swing set nearby, Johnny?
You been to my house?
You can't do it. No, it makes a lot of shit over kitchens. With dignity.
There was no dignity.
There was no dignity there.
We parked in it.
Let me guess, y'all didn't save me a spot to figure out what's showing up?
That is exactly correct.
Well, never 7 o'clock you went here. Grab a chair, son.
Bring it on, Johnny Lowry.
There's a bunch of them. Go take Paul's.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
All right. Another thing somebody told me to ask you about, umpires. Did you used to umpire?
A time or two.
Yeah. What happened?
Church league's killer league. The umpire.
Is it?
It's worse than beer league.
And what happened? Why are you no longer umpiring?
I got a real job.
That's what he told the umpire behind the plate, is that he used to do it, but he got a real job.
That's close. Smell just draw me in.
Those onion rings, man. Those onion rings Joe Becky cooked in the back.
Were they good?
Delicious.
Delicious?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, bacon cheeseburger was real good. Onion rings were delicious. Yep, I'd highly recommend it.
That's good. So you got a real job and you quit umpiring.
Quit umpiring, got a real job.
I'd say church league doesn't pay very much, does it?
You know, church league, it's probably one of the dirtiest leagues I think you could play in, you know.
Me and Eli played him once.
Everybody, you get together before the game starts. Everybody's praying. It's all fellowship and everything. Then within two pitches into the game, everybody's want to kill each other.
Tim Wilson used to say the same thing,
Yeah.
Church league, softball, fist fight.
Yeah.
So, Bubba,
True story.
You got some stories about some umpiring that happened last week, huh?
You want to get me fired up?
Get fired up. Come on, Bubba.
Fired up.
Do it.
So here's what. So I'm watching Atlanta Braves Tuesday night, and here's a replay. So here's a play at home where the umpire calls Johan Camargo out at home plate. So they go to the replay booth in New York. So to protect their own, they hold it up. So they show the replay on the screen at the stadium and on TV, which clearly shows his hand coming across home plate, and then the tag is made. So he's clearly safe. So to protect their own, in New York, they held it up, and they called him out. Okay? And you know what? Throw the shit away. Throw it away. Throw it away now. All right? If you can't get replay to do any better than that, then throw it away and go back to the human element of umpiring.
I agree.
Because it clearly shows the guy's hand coming across home plate, and then the tag is made. All right? If you're worried about holding up your own umpire, then throw the shit away. Throw it away. Throw it away now.
How much money was involved?
It's no good.
Was there money involved? Was this a game changer?
Oh, absolutely. The ball game goes in the extra innings, and the Braves lose. Okay? The play is if the play was called correctly and he was safe, the Braves win on a walk-off home run in the 9th inning. Clearly safe. Okay? Throw it away. Get rid of it. If you're worried about holding up your own in New York, then throw it away. Throw it away. That's liberalism at its finest right there.
Easy,
We
John.
don't throw it away, we recycle. Screw it.
And this was your public service announcement brought to you by Bubba.
Spade's a spade, right, Kent Davis?
State law.
So did you throw a bunch of shit that night, or?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
I did.
Can your wife?
Yeah, she may have already be gone.
She's probably hiding because we start talking about umpires.
She didn't want to listen to shit if I was involved, so she probably just she probably exited stage left. Pretty
Now,
quick.
let's go back just a second. How long have you been watching sports?
Probably
And you played
as long
sports.
as you've been alive.
And you played sports.
Yes.
I've coached with Eli. We've all been involved in sports. Have you noticed a significant difference, a decline in the way that the officiating in the game, how they're doing it? Because I have.
Absolutely. Now, let me go a step farther. There are no consequences for an umpire. Okay? Now, think about this. Umpire gets a call wrong. All right, now let's back up. Let's say you're getting paid to play ball. All right, there's a few of us here that can say that. It might be very little, but there's some of us here that can say that. So let's say that you're involved in a game-changing play and you make a mistake. There are consequences for that mistake. All right, whether it be as simple as you getting pulled out of the game, or you winning or losing that game. Because back in the day, and there's several of us here that has played, winning and losing is winning and losing. It's all about winning and losing. In other words, like Herm Edwards say, you play to win the game, okay? So there's a consequence. If you
play to win the game.
Thank you. All right? So if you make a bad play, and that play makes a difference in the game, and you lose the game, to me, that's a consequence. All right? So take an umpire, for example. Umpire blows a call. What's his... All right?
Emotional pain.
Then he's an asshole.
Bullshit.
Ask Audrey.
Just ask Audrey.
Okay? There's your... Good one. Good one. All right? That's about the best answer you can give right there. He doesn't make the World
I mean,
Series.
have y'all not noticed a significant difference
There are
in the
no
way?
consequences.
I mean, it's gone south. Really, it has. And I think a lot of it is basically integrity. And I think that's kind of what we're looking at in general as a whole. I mean, nobody gives a shit anymore.
There's no consequences for an umpire. None.
Yeah, but you can't blame losing a ball game on them. Is that close? Umpire made the biggest difference. You won that damn good to win.
Well, the hell, I can't blame him.
I'm just taking the opposite side.
I think he's saying.
That was a terrible call. We was down by 8. We almost could have had a comeback. It's like, oh gosh.
Yeah, but his point is if you're going to do a job, do it right.
That's exactly.
And do it
That's right.
correctly. If you're not going to do it, if you're not going to do it right, then just don't do it.
I feel like he's saying you can't make mistakes, and I feel like mistakes are going to happen.
If it's the human
That's why we
element
have
and it
the
involves
tape.
my kids, that's one thing. Because obviously there's not replay.
Well, what I think I'm
You're exactly right.
I think
I have replay. I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
basically what I'm seeing games being dictated. It's not just a bad call. I'm seeing umpires and referees dictating games, and that's my point. It's it's not he made a bad call here and there. It's the obvious dictation of the game. Let the kids play.
Without going into detail, what age group are you talking about?
It's at every level. It's at every level. It's at every sport. And that's what gets me cranked up. Y'all got me excited. The other night, Westwood was playing, and the guy was horrible. He was horrible.
Can you discuss?
Really, there's been so much of it that I've seen this year. I don't really know exactly. Eli may remember it, but. He's pretty thin-skinned because I didn't really say a whole lot, but he wanted to come over and he wanted to get a little lippy with me, and that's when things,
That's admitting fault.
It escalated.
When he
It did escalate. It did
that's
escalate.
admitting fault.
You a little lippy with me. I'm gonna lie. Good time.
Yeah.
Can you go into detail?
Do you remember what it was? It's exactly Eli. It was a combination thing. It wasn't just one thing. It was the build-up through the entire night. Westwood was playing at home.
He was leaving early.
Oh yeah. She was. That's right. She was leaving early.
She was leaving early, and Jason took it upon himself to say, "Blue, why don't you wake up and get out of la 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 land?" over and over and over.
There again, he was asleep at the wheel, dude. I want him to see what's going on.
He's been an asshole.
He was being an asshole.
Now let me turn that around for you just a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm not taking up for the umpire here.
That means you get to take up.
As a coach for the other team, you tell your players,
Leave early.
you leave early because they won't call you out.
That's exactly what he told him. That's exactly what they said. And the thing about it is, throughout the game, through the entire game, they were on his case as well. I mean, but he was of the age. He wasn't a young guy. He was of the age that you would think that the integrity would have been there, because he should have seen, this changing, because it's not there. The officiating is not there as it once was.
So the competitive side of the other coach says you ride with
Right.
this as long as you can ride with it until they call you out.
Hey, we should have been doing the same thing. Just
Absolutely, I agree. Okay.
What's next week's episode of Angry Bubba going to be? I need to know.
We're gonna be mad at next
I
week,
triggered
man.
3 of y'all.
I mean, you guys just went to town.
Sports
It doesn't take
brings out the worst. Sports brings out the worst or the best of everybody. It doesn't matter. And especially if you got your kids involved. If your kids involved, it's a whole different level.
Yeah.
I should be like, just leave him alone. Last game, my coach, I got kicked out of, walked out of the park.
They walked you out of the
Did
park?
they roll you?
They escorted me out of the park.
Well, it really doesn't surprise me.
Apparently, I have
Yeah, I was involved in sports all weekend long. Mother's Day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, basketball and travel ball.
Yellow
Why
ball.
don't they do that on Mother's Day?
We played yellow ball this weekend.
Mother's
I saw
Love
more
Football.
ejections this last weekend than I had in the last several years.
What the hell's wrong with people? What's wrong with y'all?
People.
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 Yeah, what's wrong with y'all, Johnny? Why y'all get kicked out and shit?
It's the beards.
I'm going to be my therapist right now.
This is your therapy right now, buddy.
Yeah.
Is it working? Oh, well, carry on. Well, I'm sorry I triggered that.
You want me to give you another one?
No,
Or
we
you wanna
don't.
move on?
Let's move
We'll come back to
on.
that. I gotta ask him something. You like sports? What kind of sports? I'm talking to you there, Patton.
I love sports.
He knows me.
I love sports.
Yeah.
I used to like the NFL till they started taking a knee.
That's just one idiot, though. It wasn't everybody.
Man, it turned into a bunch of idiots.
Well,
That was Caperdicks.
they weren't really,
Colin Kaepernick.
weren't really smart to begin with. You like You like NBA?
No.
No?
No. I'd rather watch paint dry.
From the audience.
Yeah.
I have a question. Has anybody on the panel ever personally been ejected from a Major League Baseball game?
Have you?
I didn't play for the majors. I didn't make
I
it.
didn't mean as a player. To be a spectator.
Have you?
I have.
Oh.
What the hell did you do?
What'd you do? You're our next
Well,
guest.
it was close. Eli almost did.
Did you show him the Uncle Dunkle?
You know, I did a lot of stuff. It was at Wrigley Field.
Wrigley Field. Go Cubs.
Cubbies.
You got to do some jacked up shit to get kicked out of Wrigley Field, man.
Duh, Cubs.
They were playing the Cardinals, who
Travis's team. That's Travis's team.
No, that's my team. I'm a St. Louis fan.
I just threw up in my mouth.
contact Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we got to the game, it was in April, okay? It was about 38 degrees. And we had a few beers on the way up there. It took us about 3 hours to get there on the charter bus.
Did you go to Murphy's? Did you go to Murphy's before the game? Did you go to Murphy's before the game?
We went to Murphy. We went with
Oh.
whatever was open.
Yes.
Billy Goat, everything. We got there, and the Cardinals were out doing batting practice, and Hank Nazi was playing tennis with somebody. I get down to the front row, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Keeping up foreign relations.
Go Cubs. That's it?
He comes up to the stand, and he starts getting into an argument, you know. Well, then I meandered off. And about the 7th inning, I was clear up in the upper deck. I think I claimed somebody shoved me. I think a Cardinal fan shoved me.
Probably so.
I fell down like concrete steps.
That could have been gravity in the beer.
Next thing I knew, I was under Wrigley Field in a room.
Damn, dude.
They do
My
that.
boy, Mike D.
Alcatraz under Wrigley Field.
Did you get that body cavity search? Yeah.
They told me that I was going to leave the field or leave the stadium, and if I tried to re-enter, then I would be arrested. Well, my wife was somewhere there in the park.
Empty
I
threats.
didn't have any idea. They asked me if I was with the group, and I said, yeah. They said, where are they sitting? I said, I don't have any idea.
They weren't going to own up to it, but he's with us.
So I ended up reuniting with the group after the game, and needless, I've been married 32 years. That was the worst argument I've ever had in my life. 32 years.
My boy, Mike
Hey,
D.
you think about it though. I mean, does sports in general that gets you? You're either way up here, one way or the other. I mean, that gets you going if you like sports. I mean, yelling at who yells at the TV besides me? You know, you catch yourself yelling at the TV. It's the TV. The TV can't hear.
Not a great story. Eli almost got kicked out of Turner Field.
Yeah, it turns out you can't smoke at Turner Field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knew you couldn't?
Oh, crap.
I
Thanks,
don't
baby.
smoke anymore, but when I did,
Smile.
if people are sitting next to you that don't like
I got
smoke,
menu.
they will ask you to put
I
your
need a
cigarette
menu.
out at Turner Field. They sure will.
Menu. I'm going to need a menu. Excuse me, waitress. I'm going to need a menu. Psst.
Tip your servers.
I was kicked out of a kitty bar.
Just
They actually rolled me out in an office chair.
You got kicked out of they rolled you out of
Rolled me
a,
out in an office chair.
why? I don't want to know. Never
Were
mind.
you duct taped?
If you spend enough money, you get to keep the office chair. You wasn't kicked out.
It's a free gift with purchase.
Yeah, for the statute of
Statute
limitations.
limitations is up.
Long story, but yeah, I ended up going out in an office chair.
Oh my God. How did I ever know about this?
I lived it.
You lived it?
You talking about a fight with your wife? Leave her at the CMA Fest to go to a titty bar with your stepbrother.
No, man, that's
not a
that's
good
solid gold right
That's
there.
a long ride home, I'll just tell you.
Dude singing boots. Or see somebody naked.
You left your wife
Dude,
at the CMA festival to go to a titty bar with this idiot?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
My
on
man.
Hey,
Did you have a good time?
all right. I was told to go with him. You need to go with him. He's drunk. I'm like, because I know what's about to happen, and it's not going to be a good ending. They insisted that I go with him, so I went with the moron.
Is that true?
This is very
That's
true.
pretty bad. Like, look, you go chaperone this idiot.
and I said no.
You want some menu?
No, I think.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't think he said, "Hey, I'm going to a titty bar. Go with
I'll be
him."
like, hey, we're gonna go downhill.
Which titty bar? I gotta know.
Crazy Horse.
Oh yeah. Oh, so this hadn't been too long ago then.
Not long enough. Not long enough. Yeah. So anyway, let's not bring that up anymore. But
The Crazy Horse.
Are you you fucking playing with me right now? I asked for the menu. Me! I needed the menu.
She said.
Holy shit. I was being a smart ass because you still ain't brought me a menu.
Service with a smile.
Oh, thanks, Johnny. Fuck off. I don't want anything now. I wouldn't order shit from here now.
Hey. Language. This is not too.
The Crazy Horse.
Pure gold.
Who was
Crazy Horse.
special that night, by the way?
I couldn't tell you, but I will tell you
Stormy
this.
Daniels?
That if you have your phone on, maybe.
Stormy.
If you have your phone on the ringer and not on vibrate, you will not hear the 37 phone calls that your wife makes to you while you're in said titty
You
bar.
just turn your phone off.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Was there like one voicemail left? I mean,
There were
did she
zero.
leave? Oh, no voice. Oh, that's even
No
bad.
voicemails.
No, that's bad. No voicemails.
The no voicemail.
Sometimes that can spell trouble.
Yeah, it did. Hey. Absolutely. And I brought this up. I said, you told me to go with him. Just like she said, you go tonight. I did what she asked me to do. I thought I was being a good husband. Yeah, one would think. That's a man's perspective. Let's ask some of these ladies. I bet they would disagree with you.
You're doing a good deed.
I was trying to help the man.
Yeah, but sometimes I've learned in my 19 years that what they tell you to do is really right opposite of what they mean. And you got to be smarter than that.
Well, I've never been known for my smarts. I'll just say that.
I mean, I'm just saying, there are consequences and repercussions.
There are.
Says the guy that looks like
Speak.
Eric Church. And he looks like he's got his Eric Church starter kit on here.
He does, except for the pink pants.
You got pink
Salmon. There's salmon with an L. Salmon.
Patton,
Like
they talk,
a
you got
salmon
pink britches,
patty.
dude?
Say again?
You got pink britches?
Salmon.
Not on
Speaking of-
now, but do you own a pair?
I guarantee he has a salmon pair of britches.
Of course.
God
Yeah, he's from
Come
Pelham.
on.
They all wear
I
salmon.
mean, I don't wear their underwear, so I mean, I'm just saying.
I've got some pink Zubas in my car that my wife would love for me to wear right now.
I've been saying that for years.
You don't like the Zubas? Zubas is awesome. I mean, y'all got made famous by Donnie Baker wearing the Zubas.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Local celebrity, Bubba Whitsett.
that's right.
Not everybody can pull the boom bars off, though. I can't. I couldn't do
boom
that.
bars.
I can pull the what is it? Salmon shorts.
Salmon.
Jorts.
Jorts. When you get some jorts.
They're easy to make. All you need is some scissors and some jeans.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you gotta have a
Poverty, no dignity.
you gotta have a couple inches of
Anybody can
pocket
do it.
showing when you cut them off, though. I mean, you know,
What, hey, don't what?
couple inches.
Oh, that's eight.
That's eight.
That's eight.
That's
Oh,
eight.
yeah, I got you. I got you.
Attaboy. Right. Yeah, your girl's not really good at math. Can't really take measure.
No.
You're golden.
Tell them this is 10 inches for their whole life.
Yeah.
It's 10
Well, they can't parallel park.
Eli Bubbles has it. He needs a beer.
You got another foot. Pow. Tooth.
Yeah, buddy.
You told me something yesterday. It was really bothering you. You want to add?
Not yours.
No, it's his. What this Yanny and Laurel?
It's Laurel.
Oh my God.
Laurel.
Laurel?
Laurel.
Yanny?
Laurel.
Laurel. I got this long text from Tooth, and it was a lot of profanity. He was pissed.
I've seen it.
All I know is they've got both of them in there, and they're
hear
trying to trick you.
It's this thing on Facebook.
And it's all about your pitch, what pitch you can hear. And they said older people, younger people can hear higher pitch in most, but it's not necessarily. And like Kim can hear both. Like what kind of superhero shit is that?
Well, Kim, glory be to Kim. She's a superhero.
That is true. That is true.
Have y'all seen this Yanny and Laurel thing?
I mean, it's viral.
It's Yanny.
Do they have pills for it yet? You can get rid of it? It's like a rash?
Probably.
You know, and the thing about it is, I checked that out today because I couldn't figure out what the madness about it was. And then I thought after I did, I thought, damn, I just did that. Why?
You'll hear something different.
Why did I just do that? Damn, why did I do that? That was the stupidest thing.
Because you're an asshole.
I know.
That's
I
why.
felt like an asshole after I did it. I was like, why?
Jay Nagadoo was in the house.
This is all we have on Facebook? Is this all we have as entertainment? Is whether something is Lanny or Jarl or whatever in the hell it is?
Or is the dress white or pink or blue or fuchsia, whatever the fuck that was. All right. Who's heard Yanny? Y'all are wrong.
2 people.
Thank you.
2 people, and y'all are wrong. Yanny or Laura, what'd you hear? You're wrong.
Hey, look, there's a purple guy just entered the building.
He's a gal from Will Walker Chocolate.
Me. Yeah, now we're talking.
Well, that one was.
That's what I was saying. I could not believe I was doing this because, like, who the hell cares? Laurel.
We're just all assholes then. I'm surrounded by assholes.
You don't know what we're talking
I
about.
have no idea what you're talking
All
about.
right, Eli's still at the crazy horse. Y'all gonna have to enlighten him.
Actually, I'm on the ride home. I'm still on the ride home. The crazy horse.
You know, a buddy of mine got puked on at Crazy Horse one time. By a guy who looked like Larry Flint.
Speaking of puking, I had Justin's uncle, Justin McIntosh, his Uncle Mike.
Justin McIntosh?
Yeah, he puked in my car in a bag. He
that's
spit up.
That's a great story right there. I heard that one.
Yeah, excuse me, I spit up on the way back from Wrigley Field. We didn't get to go to the bottom room, but we almost got kicked out. Yeah, his Uncle Mike, I see him wrestling around. I'm drunk as crap, so I'm in the passenger seat. Justin's driving. And I see Uncle Mike, he's wrestling around in the back, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And he goes, oh, excuse me, I spit up. I'm like, you did what? He's like, excuse me, I spit up. So, anyway, Justin's uncle had a little spattle in my car. And then
there when Bull kept driving back inside his house, you know, his mom vacuumed the floor every morning at 5 o'clock. We get in there, and I'm drunk, I'm trying to crawl out the window, the door, and every time
Big Snacks left the building.
He grabs my leg and pulls me back in. He thinks I'm just crawling out the door. I'm going... And I got the door the second time, he pulled me and just went all over. He's like, why'd you puke on the floor? I'm like, why'd you keep dragging me in?
Bradley, didn't you puke in your car one time? And the girl said, did you just throw up? You said no. Okay. Oh, okay. Threw up under while Slaughter was playing.
Now close the deal, though. That's impressive if you did.
Yeah.
I was trying to make my way. I was trying to lean over the car to go up in the garbage can. So it was her fault.
Well, that's what she gets. Yeah. Go watch Slaughter, you get puked on.
Coming from the man who threw up in the back seat of his car in a parking section.
Yeah, and then she said, did you just throw up? No.
No, I did not. Let's make out.
And then the next day we get in the car, but Bradley, what's this shit in your back seat? Oh, sorry.
Oh, maybe we should have brought the... Don't be embarrassed. Everybody's thrown up while making out with a chick.
I took a shit hanging from a kid's swing set, all right?
Behind my garage.
Terrible.
Wild Tooth did.
You know, everybody has a moment.
I've had several.
Don't eat hot dogs before.
Or ever.
That hurts. Redefines blowing chunks.
So you don't like sports? Do you know NBA? You don't like Michael Jordan?
No, I'm not a big basketball fan. You know, last year, my youngest daughter, the one that has the potty mouth sometimes, she played for Justin. Last year, Audrey played for you, Justin. Year before, 2 years ago, she's played. So she's really on her. She's kind of starting to step her game up a little bit. She's starting to play a little AAU travel ball. But I never have been an NBA fan. No, I haven't.
Well,
it's not my style.
He's from Grundy County.
Well, yeah, I know that. Yeah.
There you go.
I see where you're going with this already, don't y'all?
See your dad like once a week. Come getting parts. So the Jordan versus LeBron thing is still going on.
Why is this even a discussion?
I have no idea why this is a damn discussion. No, there's right people and wrong people is what it is. Yeah.
Just pretty much like anything else.
It's kind of like North Carolina and Duke. I mean, you know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, seriously, go Duke.
God, what have you done?
Go Devils.
Show's over.
Yeah, I'm just saying, we wake him up.
God.
Quit poking the beast.
He's already pissed off at umpires.
You watching yourself on Facebook?
Yeah. Say it to my face.
Yeah.
So, Isaiah Thomas actually said he would pick LeBron over Michael. No. That's exactly right, Chad.
He's holding a grudge.
Exactly right. Yeah, I thought after a week it would go away. It's getting worse. People are like, you hadn't. LeBron.
Dennis Payne, ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Payne.
Hello, Dennis.
Hello, Dennis.
Are those jorts?
As Donnie would say, the fact remains Jordan is 20 times better than LeBron will ever be. I still don't know why it's discussion. It still keeps
The fact remains that the point was made last week when we talked about
LeBron
this.
James. This is easy. Let's start with the simple question. Who would you rather give the ball to if you needed a basket? Michael Jordan led the NBA in scoring 10 times.
No, Johnny,
LeBron James has done it once.
How would you do that?
How about when it mattered most? Michael Jordan had 38 40-point games in the playoffs. LeBron has 22 in 46 more games and counting.
46.
Michael Jordan scored under 20 only 6 times in his playoff career, 179 playoff games. LeBron has scored under 20 8 times in just the finals. MJ never scored under 20 in the finals.
Hello?
And how about when you need to get a stop? Michael Jordan won the NBA Defensive Player of the Year once. It was on the All-Defensive Team 9 times. LeBron James has never won the Defensive Player of the Year, made All-Defense 6 times.
How many times?
And how about winning time? Michael Jordan never lost in the finals 6-0.
Never.
LeBron has lost 5 times, has been swept, and lost 2 series after being up 2 games to 1. And finally, Michael Jordan is the Babe Ruth of basketball. All-time talents like LeBron, Kobe, KD, AI, they've all grown up wearing Michael's number or imitating his game, trying, wanting to be like Mike. The best of the best will always be measured against Jordan now and 50 years from now.
I'm done.
Well done, Bubba.
Bubba is pissed off and done.
Proud of you, Bubba.
Oh, he's correct.
Those
Absolutely
are
correct.
facts. It's just the facts.
You can't argue with statistics.
Just the facts, man. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why they're still talking about it. It's about
Hey,
the
if I were going to watch basketball again, I would definitely want to watch Jordan play.
Yeah, right.
You know, I do remember Pippen, Jordan, the whole Chicago Bulls fans back in the day.
Stockton.
Do you like hockey?
A little bit.
Little
but
bit?
So the beer's really good at hockey arena.
$9 a pop? Oh.
Yeah, but they're big.
They are big.
Yeah, but the press took a
They're like the
shit
super
last week. That was
stovepipers,
terrible.
stovepipers of mega beers.
Okay. 25.
25 plus
You get that extra
yes,
free.
yeah. It's that extra ounce that
No
does
charge.
it.
No charge.
Hey, Joe, what's the count right now on Jets and Las Vegas? What's the count right now? Wow.
Wow. All right, Jason, have you ever listened to the show? You can say
I'm a podcast virgin, Daddy. I mean, this is it for me.
Yeah. You don't even. No, there's 10 people here. They listen
I
to
can
it.
say what I want. Nobody's listening.
Yeah. Raise your hand if you ever listened to the show before. 4. What the
people.
fuck?
4 people.
4.
You better raise your hand.
Raise your hand if you enjoy
You've
it.
listened before. I know you have.
No, we don't want to know that.
No,
So
5
you don't know the
people.
questions we've asked people that come on, right?
No.
No idea.
All right. I'll wait until the big question at the end. I'll let Johnny answer because he gets mad when I ask it.
This is really
Give me a piece of paper. I can already write down his answer.
No right or wrong, Patton. This is
No.
all you, brother.
Well, no, the last question, there is a right or wrong answer. But,
There is a right or wrong.
yeah, and Johnny's wrong. What is your top 5 favorite bands of all time?
Air Church.
Oh,
It's a
man.
band.
Might take him.
Who's this guy behind me, man, with the Eric Church jokes? He's not funny. No, you're not. Are you serious? Where'd y'all find this guy at? Like
The gutter.
Swanee? This is Swanesian behind me?
I was hiking. Planting flowers.
Were you hugging trees?
I went hugging. Like I make love to him.
Oh, man. You know, what's Angel Skinner's brother's name?
Todd Boner?
Leonard? Leonard Skinner. I like Leonard Skinner. That's one of my favorites.
All right.
Are
No,
they 5?
Huh?
Are they 5? Are you going from 5?
You want my 5? Are you want my 5 favorite bands?
Yeah.
No, man.
It's a gun to your head question, but I ask everybody.
You know, big GNR fan, obviously. I do like Skinner.
It's on his hat. You can't back.
You know, man, I tell you, I don't know that I could really narrow it all down to 5.
You kind of have to.
There's this group. It's called Shuffle. Man, they do a lot of cover stories. I listen to it. You know, they play
make them up.
They play Bon Jovi, and they do good covers of Bon Jovi, and you know. But you said Shuffle?
Yeah.
Oh. I got you. So that's not really a band?
Shuffle. I like
Shuffle.
That's a good answer.
Damn.
That's the best.
Okay. I mean, you asked me what I liked on the radio. It's Shuffle.
Hey, surprisingly enough, that may be the most
best fucking answer I've heard in my life.
answer I've ever heard.
Shuffle.
Is that
Shuffle's the band.
Is that like 30 minutes from us?
Yeah.
What's it? Say it again.
Shuffle.
Say it one more time.
Shuffle.
That's 30 minutes from us.
Is that where Flat Creek's at?
Flat Creek Mafia.
Oh, Flat Creek Mafia.
Anybody else? About the third shuffle. Really?
Hell, I didn't get it. I was the first. I'm like, God, I'm an idiot. So, who else you got?
Guns N' Roses. You know, I tell you, one of the best shows that I've ever seen was definitely this past year. I got to take my 13-year-old daughter. We went on the front row, watch Axl and Guns N' Roses. I mean, that was pretty cool. That was some cool stuff right there.
We were there.
Yep, and I mean, that's one of my all-time favorites, I guess. Fleetwood Mac puts on an excellent show. I love Fleetwood Mac. I like a little lead for the head. You know, give me some Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd. I'm old schooler, man. I mean, you know, this stuff going on today is not music to me. It's noise. Yeah. You know, and but I'm an old schooler. I like the rock and roll. But there's your answer. Whatever.
If you're a Zeppelin fan, you should check out Greta Van Fleet.
Yep. What's that one that I heard on the radio?
Safari song.
Yes, the Safari song. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, there's some stuff that's pretty interesting on this new stuff. I'm not thumbing my nose to it. Don't get me wrong.
I agree with you. Most of it's crap, but it really brings back the history. It reminds me of listening to Robert Plant and Jimmy Page.
You know, and I think that really tells. That's what you know. If you can keep cranking out albums, that's worthy. But these little. Yeah, let's go back to vinyl.
Mixtapes.
Hey, you know, and speaking of Guns N' Roses, I mean, you know, they're doing this whole new thing now, and they're actually putting some vinyl. You can buy some package deals with them. They're putting some old vinyl, some old artwork and stuff. It's expensive. I know, man, but you're talking $1,000. I know, man. I know. You know.
Where you go, King Arms?
Hey, I know. I'm with you on it. I know.
Put your panties on, Randy.
I mean, records are coming back. The hipsters are bringing them back.
Hey, I tell you what, man. I miss the 08 tracks. You know what? As they mentioned, I am from Grundy County. I've got a lot of back roads riding. There wasn't a whole lot to do when I was growing up, but you know, Daddy had this old Cutlass. And it had a V8 in it, and it had an 8-track in it. And you know, unless you have ridden the back roads of Pelham Valley with
they won't let me come back if I go there.
Hey, look,
you can't go there.
We listen to the 8-track.
Yeah, you can't go
George
there.
Jones, Merle Haggard, Conway Twitty. I mean, that's living right there.
Actually,
you know, and for some reason, beer tastes a lot better doing that than it does, you know.
I have an 8-track player.
Yeah.
I got a like Freddie Fender and for some reason.
I guess I'm damn tired of rewinding, though. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah. Yep.
That's right.
Yep. But you know, that's the thing. You know, you go talk about basketball about who's better, Kobe or whatever. You know, kids today, you flip an 8-track out in front of them and ask them what it is.
They'll lose their shit.
They don't have any damn idea what it is. You know.
What's this do?
Yeah.
Where's the on button?
Yeah. But I can tell you, though, they're little Einsteins when it comes to this modern technology, because I have to, you know, seek help from either or my daughters on how to operate some of these apps. You know.
All right. So out of those bands you named, you got any favorite? What's your favorite song?
Oh man, Sweet Child of Mine, it's an all-time favorite. Rhiannon, Gold Dust Woman with Fleetwood Mac, those are two good ones. Like I said, I have such a great appreciation for that style of music. It's really hard for me to say I've got one all-time favorite, but I guess if you really press me on it, it'd be Sweet Child of Mine.
Sweet Child of Mine,
yeah.
We're pressing you. That's what we're doing.
Get it,
in your head. You got to answer this. Shit.
I got you. Sweet Child of Mine.
All right.
Yeah.
Full court press.
God dang, you went. Yeah.
All right, so this Johnny, you're freaking me out.
I got this phobia thing, that like personal space thing. He's I feel violated. I feel violated.
Well, you're sitting in front of the wrong person.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Tooth or Johnny, you ask him the question. We ask everybody because apparently Johnny asked him the question. We ask everybody.
Johnny Castle, Dalton.
We went camping. Would you tell anybody what I did? Or tried. I can't say I'll be sorry.
Okay, I'll ask.
I've been camping with him, and the answer is no.
Hey, when that moonlight starts coming over the river,
No.
y'all put that stuff in your drink. Oh.
I don't camp with Swanesians.
Don't go camping with him. I'm just telling you.
All right, I'll ask it. If you could be either one of these characters, which ones you rather be? Johnny Castle from Dirty Dancing or Dalton from Roadhouse?
Oh man, that'd be Dalton from Roadhouse.
That's right. That's the right answer.
Was there any doubt what he was going to be?
Wrong. I was really hoping, man, I was really hoping for some Clint Eastwood.
We've asked this.
Hey, bust that window right out, Greg. Bust that window right out. You can't break.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. It ain't there. It ain't there. Yeah. That's the best answer ever gave right there. That was it.
Where you going to find a quarter glass for 57
You ain't calling a parts store and getting that damn quarter glass. It ain't happening, Bubba.
Ain't nobody arguing with that one, is it?
Oh, no.
You can't dance with them glass in your car.
Look, we've done 50-odd episodes of this show. We've asked it almost every time. 4 people have answered
the correct answer. Johnny Castle.
Answer. 2 of them were guys, and the other 2 were girls. Those are the 2 guys right there.
You're trying to insinuate the fact, which is true.
Well, I'll attest to that.
Roadhouse was a good movie.
I'm going to touch my feelings myself.
Hey, Dirty Dancing's a good movie. All right, round of applause. Who would pick Dalton? All right, who would pick Johnny Castle?
4 people.
1 in his Macintosh.
2 people. 2 people.
And his Macintosh. Really? Come on.
Thank you, J-Mac.
Or Dancing Women.
They're like, these guys are. We're not participating in this shit.
Yeah, some of these guys.
Now I know what the shitty band feels like. It's way too loud. You know what I mean? The shitty band that's really loud. And how the people look at them like, I wish you'd just shut up.
Yeah, that's us right now.
So I can drink my beer and talk to my friends.
Well, I don't know.
We're a loud shitty band.
You wouldn't bring me a menu.
Yes. Oh, we made it.
What did she say?
Good job, Travis.
What I do?
We're the loud shitty band at the bar.
Yeah. Hey, we suckered these people to come in and watch us.
Suckers.
Proud of you, Eli.
Proud of you.
Proud of you.
So, Johnny, you got anything bothering you besides their normal shit?
I have not. Okay.
What about you, Bubba? You got anything bothering you?
Yeah, you had something else brewing over there a minute ago.
Yeah, it looked like you'd been punched in the carotid artery.
Yeah.
Carotid artery.
Karate.
Thank you, man.
Now, didn't y'all 2 go see Donnie Baker and
the Port Pistols?
Catfish?
Oh.
Me?
Yeah.
No, they wanted me to go. I stood down.
You stood down?
Yeah. My liver, there was a liver warning.
Was it pissed off at you?
Yeah. Chad Hatfield, right over here, and I.
Yeah? How was that,
Hatfield? Catfish and...
You sober?
Oh, man, they got a pork burger right here.
I'll just give him the guy a chance.
Hey, how was... We all know Donnie Baker's funny.
I'm sorry, Carney and Justin... Right there, both of them. They went with us, too. So there's 4 of us here. That.
What about me? Do I not count?
You didn't go with us to Catfish.
Oh, not Catfish. I went and saw Donnie.
You're a Cubs fan. You didn't count.
Yeah.
Not with,
I didn't get the text.
Have y'all seen the one where Catfish is eating the Carolina Reapers?
Yes.
That's Andrew's favorite one.
That was my first experience of seeing Catfish.
Mine too.
And it happened to be, sorry man, it happened to be at the time that a friend of mine grew Carolina Reapers. I worked with him. Now he was Jason, man, I got the hottest peppers. Like, no, it's not hot, you know. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I like cayenne peppers.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
like black pepper.
He the next year of him growing Carolina Reapers, he grew them next to the peppers that I like. Well, they kind of do things like inbreeding.
Yeah.
I'm not over that yet. But when I saw him down, was it 2 or 3? That was special.
It was. Did it hurt coming out?
Yeah, he's special.
Special.
Did it hurt worse going in or coming out?
So your butt's still pissed about it?
Listen, it cauterized everything down there.
I think it was sewn shut, huh?
Cauterized.
Carter.
Yeah.
Like Superman?
Woo.
She got bound up for a week or 2, huh?
Woo. Yeah. I don't ever look at a cayenne pepper the same, much less Carolina Reaper.
Did you eat it or what happened?
You damn right I ate it.
Well, I didn't know.
He's a man's man.
I understood from that point on my life what Scoville meant.
Yeah.
You look at that. You appreciate it. You respect it.
Sound like that might hurt.
Scoville. Ooh.
Which Johnny has done.
Johnny's done that with a lighter.
I challenge anybody to eat a Carolina Reaper.
HOT out, son.
Pass. Hard pass.
Yeah, that's a hard pass. Not happening, buddy.
I enjoy my best.
Jason, you got a company now?
Southern Patriot Firearms.
Tell us about it.
Oh, it's a new little gig that I've got.
One of those liberal groups.
It
does sound liberal.
It's a very liberal organization.
Yeah.
We'll
sell a gun to anybody.
Yeah, we're making America safe again, and that's a cool little thing I got going on. I've been wanting to do it since I was a kid. Going into Ray Judge's gun shop as a kid, you know, I've always loved guns. I've always been a gun enthusiast, you know, and today's times it's different. You know, it's different from when I was growing up. You know, the world's not a safe place. You know, this is not 1984 anymore, and we're seeing a lot of things happen on TV, you know, in these schools and things, and you're not going to legislate your way out of this. You know, this is going to have to
shoot your way out of it, Uzi.
Damn right.
Sorry, I was hugging a tree.
Y'all make the gun? What do you do?
No. It's just I don't keep anything in inventory. It's just I get whatever you're looking for. It could be a SIG, a Glock, or whatever
You procure them.
I'm a dealer.
You're a dealer. Oh.
You're an arms dealer.
An arms dealer.
You're an arms dealer.
I am an
This
arms
is like
dealer.
It's like Facebook.
Lord of War, right?
Look at those guns here.
It's been about 6 months of trying to and successfully obtaining my FFLs, and
his daughter's softball travel team will be raffling
that's
one
been
of
a
these
whole
Southern
experience
Patriots.
that I grossly underestimated, but we finally got it done, and
Those are the guns right there.
I'm sorry. Just carry on.
we got Coach Duke over here. He's gone.
Oh,
He's gone left.
Easy. Just call him Coach K.
I'm sorry, Jason. Carry on, buddy.
But yeah, no, that's what's up. I mean, you know, you just call me and tell me what you want, and we'll get it in.
That's cool. You got a website, Facebook page?
Not yet. We're brand spanking new. We're still trying to get it up off the ground.
Still
Get it
black
launched.
market.
Hey, we're legal. That's all that matters. We are legal.
In all 50 states, or just here, or
All 50 states. All 50 states. You know, it's a little weird when the ATF shows up, you know, and they wanting to do a 3-hour sit-down interview. So I can promise you the hot seat here is not anything compared to what I have been
so
through.
thank God you did the Carolina Reapers before they showed up, right?
Yeah, and they didn't want to talk about riding the country roads, you know, of Grundy County and listening to Conway Twitty. Yeah, no, it
They
was
thought you were just an asshole.
Yeah, it was more real stuff than that.
Can we talk about your dad running for mayor? Grundy County?
Yeah.
I saw that today.
Yep, Dad's running for mayor.
EP.
Yep, Ed Rock's running for mayor. He's we're full swing on that too. We've got a lot going on really right now. Pretty interesting time in our lives. You know, he's doing his thing. Grundy County's always had a bad rap.
Yeah.
They don't get a lot of good press. Grundy County's a good place. There's a lot of good people out there.
I'm scared.
There's been a lot of stereotyping of Grundy County. Some of it's well deserved. Don't get me wrong, but not everybody out there is bad people. You know, there's a lot of good people out there. There's the majority of them are good people.
You probably believe most people are good.
No, because I look at the liberals of the world.
You think that? Yeah, you got. I don't have guns.
That's a different story.
Shoots out carrying the understanding. I like to have that one. Maybe a slingshot that does it.
He's going to need a safe place.
Gun's too loud.
He has no
safe place.
He has none. He cries a lot.
But yeah, he's running for mayor. He was running unopposed in the primaries, and
so he won.
Well, not really, because he didn't have to. He wasn't even on the ballot in the primaries. But the general's coming up, and we'll see what happens. You know, I hope that there's always been a barrier. You know, the mountain valley barrier. You know, if he can break that, you know, he'll do okay. And he'll do Grundy County a good job and make them a good mayor if they want to see the change that they need to see. It's kind of like America. You know, we went through the last 8 years of pure hell. And you know, we're going on our second year of seeing some really good change, you know, and regardless of what side of the fence you're on, you can't stand back and take a look at it and say, hey, we've not seen positive change here in America. And I think that's what we all want.
Hey, that can be said for our country as a whole.
Going jang-a-lang-a-lang.
We don't want your handouts. We work for a living.
I'll take a 20 though if you got it. Yeah, 20's a 20. Take $20, $20.
$20 is $20, dog.
That's right.
$20.
Wait.
It's not game, it's TSA.
That's right. But it's not, really not.
It's really not.
Bubba, you really look like you wanted to say something earlier. You get triggered again?
Let's not get Bubba fired up again.
Wow, I kind of like when Bubba gets fired up, though.
You know, it's not about me, man. We brought my boy in tonight.
They want to get me in here. They want to get me here and get me cranked up. And you know, it has been fun, and I'd be excited to do it again. I didn't know what to expect, so now that I know, the next time we sit down and do this, we can amp our game up a little bit.
It's pretty much we sit around in the garage, drink beer, and shoot the shit until you have Greg Jones on.
He can rap for you.
Well, you know, Greg's got this saying, what is it? We were rapping, and that's how it happened.
And that's how it happened.
Yeah.
Well, the one night Greg was on, and he's like, hey, man, I want to rap. So he rapped, and he got done. We're all like, oh, that was great. He was so trashed, it was terrible. It was like, awful. Man, it was.
He's sitting right there. He can hear you.
Yeah,
he knows he was terrible.
He knows he was terrible.
And
he's like, hey, man, we got done with the show. We closed it out, saved it. And he's like, hey, man, he said, I've never heard myself record it. Can I do it again? I said, yeah. I said, all you got to do, I said, hit this button for record. You do your rap, and when you get done, push it again. It stops it. He pushed the button to rap, and he forgot to rap.
Oh, y'all was rapping all right.
So
y'all was talking about some terrible shit.
So after everybody leaves, I'm laying in bed and I'm listening to the show because he said something about my grandma that I had to take out. So, not like directly towards my ex or grandmother. Just
it was about grandmothers in general.
Yeah,
it's about all your grandmas, motherfucker.
My grandma cut your fucking throat. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna take this part out, and then then go to bed. Well, I'll listen to it. Well, I'm gonna listen to the rest of it to see how it sounds. So I get done, and I'm like playing a game on my phone or whatever, and it gets done. I'm like, well, I'll turn it off here in a second. 15 seconds later, I hear us talking. Like, what the hell's going on here? And I'm freaking out. I'm like ordering a pizza on my phone, and then like
somebody else is talking about statutory rape,
and then somebody else is talking about some other stuff.
They said the R word. All right. Yeah, you did.
I wasn't even there. It was beautiful.
And it was all because Greg didn't push the stop button. And normally when I do the podcast, I just stop it and then boom, upload it and put it on the interwebs. I'm glad I listened to it because Greg would have got us put in jail.
Not us, just the one guy. Just Greg.
Yeah, Greg.
And we'd have never had another show. Was that episode 20?
All you need is that ponytail and the mustache.
That would have been terrible. Oh, it was so bad. I even sent it to the couple of guys. Like, oh my God, did you edit that? Hell yeah, I edited that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm one of those guys.
Yeah,
I heard it.
It was like, holy shit, what happened? I was like,
that's some disgusting stuff. You stay away from the sheep.
Greg hit record and didn't hit stop. He forgot to rap. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah.
Were sheep involved?
The sheep were involved.
Greg.
That's right. Men are men and sheep are nervous.
That's
huh?
right.
That's where you're from, right? At Bradeville?
Mud Creek.
Yeah, Mud Creek, huh? Or is that Flat Creek?
Flat Creek, where the men are men
Flat
and
Creek
the sheep
News.
are nervous.
Yeah. All right.
What's next?
What is next? What do you want to talk about, too?
Well, we covered sheep.
Yeah. We've covered, you've been on here, we've covered sheep before.
Steve on his way? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. I don't know. Is Steve on his way?
I don't know.
Hey, Steve. No.
Oh, he just walked in.
Oh.
Oh, he's here.
We don't have any time for Steve this evening. We'll have to push him till next week.
Sorry, Steve.
Hey, so what's the deal here? Do y'all do this like every week, or is it every other week?
Yeah, we
or?
try to. Everybody has their own schedule. Johnny had.
Show up all the time, and then they don't have a podcast.
You know what's funny? Like I rearranged my garage where we do it at 8 months ago. He's been to one show since. One. Well, no, I'm glad he didn't because what he was said on there been
I
bad.
don't know if y'all heard. I've been working some things out.
No, we did. We tried to do it once a week. Everybody's got a schedule. Eli's got
That makes
ball.
me nervous.
Derek's.
He working things out behind me over here. Damn, you move this guy.
Well, I don't know if he knew.
Woo!
Tooth's kid, his daughters play ball, so we kind of work around that. And it's kind of hard. We try to do it once a week. Yeah, they have a bunch of excuses.
You know, and I tell you, that ball thing, the whole ball thing, it's time consuming.
Yeah, it gets on my nerves. I'm tired of it.
How often do you do it?
Well, we've got 2 league teams. My twins are on a team. My youngest is on a team. Then they're all 3 on the same tournament team, 16U team. So we do tournament ball on the weekends and then league ball during the week. So it's pretty. It's
right.
nonstop.
It's nonstop.
Time consuming. Yep.
It's a way of life. It's a way of life. You're not doing that anymore. You're kind of on the down low, aren't you, Bubba? You just what? Little leaguing?
My son's playing.
Travel balling? Mm-hmm. Eli works me to death.
Yeah.
Eli's a baller.
He is. He's. I aim to be like Eli. He is.
I've said for a long time when I grew up, I want to be just like Eli Kidder.
He's my motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, it makes me want to use better language for sure.
Why, sure. Why wouldn't you?
Well,
I mean, I've never been kicked out of Toots. I'm just saying.
This is an alleged event, and I was never kicked out of Toots.
This is an untrue statement. He was kicked out of
They're
Toots.
not going to kick you out.
They were being cocksuckers.
You were asked to leave.
Well, I'd already paid, so I feel like I was leaving anyway.
Well,
They just heard you on that just a little bit.
They rushed me out a little. I mean, we were done
They
eating.
sped up the process.
We were leaving.
Yeah, but they sped up the process.
There were no
Because
police
The
involved.
little kids started crying.
We got a table of little leaguers behind us, and Tooth is like, are there any children?
Yeah, there's children in here.
There's children.
Hey, you know what?
Well, all I'm saying is there's a children of little leaguer or a table of little leaguers behind us, and Tooth is over here.
If you have a
Blah,
table
blah,
of
this,
little
blah,
leaguers
blah,
at
that.
Toots after 10 o'clock on a weekend night, it's your fault. That's a bar. You're in a bar on Friday night.
No, Toots is good family fun. It says so on their shirts. Something like that. Good times, good family fun.
Wait a minute,
You're the only guy looking at
it
the
said
shirts.
hundreds of beautiful women and 3 ugly ones.
Maybe that's what it said. I don't know. I guess it
That's
depends.
exactly what it said.
Oh, it is deja vu.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
That's deja vu.
That's deja vu. Hundreds of ugly women.
They're uncomfortable chairs.
What?
Hundreds of beautiful women and 3 ugly ones.
Yeah.
Three ugly ones. I'm sorry.
You know, deja vu's moved.
It's not on Demon Broom anymore?
No, it's not on Demon Brewing.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know, man.
Where'd they
You
go?
know they had that used to have it all you could eat like lunch buffet.
It wasn't that bad either, really.
Well, what deja vu y'all talking about?
Well, I thought
What we went to?
it's moved. Deja vu's not there anymore. I thought I'd go down there and check it out. You know, I got a little hungry. Pull up the parking lot, and I'm the only one there.
No, when I was in the bathroom, did they tell the story about you getting drug out of Toots with a chicken wing in your mouth?
Yeah.
Don't do it during the CMA Fest. I'm just saying.
That's the crazy horse. Don't do it.
You can't say that word at Toots.
What about Ken's Goat Club? Is it still open?
That's what it was. The old
I don't know. I made a mistake following this moron.
The Brass
Stables was my
not
first.
Kim's Goat
My first
Club.
one.
Kim's Gold Club, not Goat Club.
Scar. Yeah, you can go to the brass table.
We know he's from Grundy, but they don't do that up there. She thought he said Ken's Goat Club.
No, I thought he said
That's
Kim's
bad.
Goat Club.
That's in Pelham.
Well, that's even worse.
The Goat Club is.
I don't even know if it's open anymore or not. But was it? You used to have to go and swap your dollars in, and you would tip the chicks with gold bucks. Kind of like tickets at Chuck E. Cheese.
I remember that.
Yeah. How long has it been since you've been in an establishment such as
a gentleman's club?
Yeah, a gentleman's club.
It's being recorded.
I don't really care.
Yeah. Right now he's thinking, which time?
Big Brother. Big Brother.
2 weeks.
2 years.
Ago?
Answer. Final answer. 2 years.
He phoned a friend.
2 weeks.
Thanks, Hatfield.
My boy. My boy.
That song was Bradley's brother's bachelor party, and he was his brother. The groom was the designated driver. It was great. Get shit as we want. We had to drive. It was wonderful. Oh, it was great. ATM wouldn't take my card though.
Mouse's ear.
Pissed me off.
The Mouse's ear.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yes.
I've been there.
Yes. The Mouse's ear.
Imagine
What is that,
that.
off of 40 or 70? What is that, 75?
Off of Kingston Pike, baby.
That's where the girl worked.
Kingston Pike, behind the gas station.
Hatfield's dialing the GPS like he's got it etched into his brain.
Like she slept on gravel.
That's where the girl works. It looks like she slept in gravel.
Thank you.
Got the dents.
Oh, hail damage. She got hail damage.
Hail damage.
Oh, we can't do the hail damage. No, we can't be doing the hail damage. No. It look like it's been whipped with a golf ball. No.
I'm telling you, she took
My dancer had 2 teeth and they went back.
One of the brass tables she was pregnant had a stab wound.
That's right.
It was great. I gave her $20. I felt bad.
Look, when I went to Brass State, wait a minute. Wait just a tick.
That was right, wasn't it, Hatfield?
Where was the
it
stripper
2
that
teeth?
you went home with? It was pregnant.
That was lying.
You're a liar.
And they were in the back,
You're
right?
a liar. Travis went home with a stripper and still didn't get none. I mean, how you gonna do that?
Play your cards right.
Travis went home with a stripper, calls me to brag about it, did not get any, tells me she was pregnant, that's why he didn't get any. But it was some mean oral. And I was like, she was pregnant? Well, I would have went ahead and done it. That's safe. You can't get her pregnant if she's already pregnant.
I'm not very good.
Hey, you know,
Throw that shit out.
I've always said the gentleman's club, if you will, has always been the safest place for a guy to hang out. Because
It really is.
have you ever? I mean,
story.
have you ever been in there when some dude has taken his girlfriend or wife in there? Do you see what happens right there?
They get all the action.
It's a magnet.
I love it.
True
It's a magnet.
story.
I mean, I don't know if they're like all Lebanese or what, but
Well, the one we used to go to, they had like TVs everywhere, and they're like, "Hey man, look at that girl on stage!" I'm like, "I'm watching this fight on baseball. Look at Sports Center." Like,
Yeah, because you're a
look.
dildo. But when we went, we would take the chicks, and the strippers just attract right to any hot women that you.
I just went with Bull. I didn't have any chicks.
We had snaps, guys.
All right. Didn't you go when you were like 15 with Bull?
Golly, I see how you
My
just
18th
played
birthday,
that.
Bull took me to the brass
You're a
tables.
freaking genius. My boy.
Yeah, Bull was great wingman to go.
He was, dude. He hooked me up. He taught me all about it.
Yeah.
Brought me in at 18, and they bring me beers. They start serving me beers. They didn't even card me. I was like, "Are you kidding me, Mr. Revis? Would you like your normal table?"
He didn't have to go through metal detectors or nothing.
Yeah.
Brad, let me tell you one thing. I'm going to go there with Umbro shorts and silk boxers on.
Talk to me, Patton. I feel like you wanting to say something, brother. Talk to me.
what's that place?
You can say whatever you want.
Is it Heads and Tails or is it Tattletales?
No, not you.
It's not Tattletales. That's in Atlanta.
You have your own rules, Johnny.
No.
Atlanta.
What's the one in Atlanta?
Gold.
No, I can't think of it. The
Tattle
Cheetah.
Club.
The Cheetah.
Yep.
The Cheetah.
That's in Atlanta. That's in Atlanta. Atlanta.
That's probably the best one I ever been. The Cheetah. It was fine, and they served prime rib.
Who doesn't like prime rib and titties?
They doesn't get any better than that. And it wasn't BYOB either. They served drinks down there, so you didn't have to worry about running out. You ran out of money before you ran out of alcohol.
That prime rib was pink in the middle and full of gristle, too.
Just like I like it.
That's the way I like it, Bo.
That's the way I like it right there.
Wait, where was this place at?
Swear to God.
They had prime rib in the cheetah.
Cheetah?
The cheetah.
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Hey, we went in there one time before a Braves game.
Before a Braves game?
Before a Braves game, we left a little early. I think the game started like at, I don't know, it was early 5, 6 o'clock, something like that. We rolled up in there, and a buddy of mine went with me. You know, he's like, "Hey man, this place got a dress code. You know, we'll check it out." We went up in there, you know, and we had going into the cheetah clothes, and we dressed down going into the ball game, you know, and let's just say we were late for the national anthem.
Where were you?
Who's Zach Lowry?
Lowry. Don't miss it.
Yeah, can we go to ball games with you guys?
That was back at that's back at the other stadium. You know, I hadn't been down since they built the new stadium.
Fulton County?
Yeah.
Bill.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Eli's wanting something to eat.
He's wanting something with red meat and gristle.
Give a big shout out to Zach Lowry back
Pink
there.
in the middle.
Hello, Zachary.
Zach Lowry, are you here?
Zach Lowry's here.
Yeah.
Anything gluten-free, maybe a salad?
Hey, what about Jay Nagadula in the background right there? He looks like he's about to go to sleep.
Wake up, Jay.
Wake up, Jay! Huh?
The show ain't that damn boring.
Everybody loves Jay Nagadula.
Everybody.
Everybody loves Jay Nagadula.
That's just my thing. I'm doing the opposite of man.
You don't like Jay? Who don't like Jay?
No, he makes me look too tall. I hate it. I look gangly.
He's only 4-grown man I know is sits on the booster seat going down the road.
Hey, no.
To drive. His daughter, he shares the booster seat with his daughter.
I'm not that much taller than Jay. Ease up on that, Bubba. Come on now. Jeez.
Look at him. What you got back there, Jay? Diet Coors? Yeah? Just one? Maybe two?
I want to give a shout out to my boy JB. John Richardson wanted to be here tonight. He had a little something he had to work on there at the Boar's Nest tonight. He wanted me to give him a shout out. So, John Richardson.
Yeah, John's a
JB
good dude.
In the house.
Yeah, John's a good dude. Everybody know John Richardson?
We don't.
You don't know John Richardson? John's a good dude.
I didn't know you till tonight.
He and KK, they used to have a 41 South band. And I tell you, he
big time.
Yeah, they drew a crowd second to none as far as a local crowd. They sang up here. I think the last time I saw them, it was a benefit for the Myers benefit.
Yes.
Is it Ethan Myers benefit or something? You know, they had a little get together.
Hey, Chris. Chris.
That's right.
Chris Elam, was that here that he did that?
Yeah. Yeah, they had the auction. Yeah.
Chris was drunk.
Yep. Garrett sang with him, played a little with him. Yeah, they do a good job.
Because you're in therapy, Johnny. That's why.
Addictive personalities, Bo.
So, Travis.
Yo.
He suggested I go watch a band.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows John Richardson's been around.
John knows his
and
music.
Heard a dozen bands plus a dozen and a dozen and a dozen in his life. So we go to Murfreesboro at the old Main Street and watch a band called Vinyl Radio. And he told me, he said, this is the best cover band I've ever heard in my life. So coming from John Richardson, I thought, that carried a little weight. So Friday night, my boy Hatfield and I over there went and saw Vinyl Radio with John and several others. What, Chad? There was probably, 10, 12 from Manchester there, plus. I'll go as far as to say best cover band I've ever heard in my life.
That's good.
So,
hey, you know, you go back to talking about, what's my favorite band. We're talking about, the big name bands. But I tell you, David and I went to watch, my brother-in-law, we went to watch the Predators play. After the game, we went downtown, and hit several bars. And every bar down there, has got somebody playing. There is a lot of good talent out there.
Where you going? Hey, ho. That's right. No leaving.
There's a lot of good talent out there that doesn't make it. That doesn't get that chance. And if you can get away from the strip club long enough in downtown Nashville.
Why would you do that? That's the dumbest thing you said all night.
Hey, just take a trip down Tootsie's and all that other stuff, and there's some good. That too.
We went to Acme Feed and Seed, and we seen 3.5 Men, and the guitar player was from remember the guitar player? He had the fretless guitar or the.
Yeah, I totally remember. I got a picture with him, but I can't remember which band now.
Damn it!
I thought I just named both of them. That
Well,
could have been there.
You did.
The first place we stopped at after leaving the hockey game was Rippy's, and there was this chick in there, and she had a fiddle. That's a game changer.
Big time.
Chicks with fiddles.
Yep.
Didn't you see one this past Single them Out?
I saw one.
That's a special kind of skill set right there.
You want to diddle the fiddle?
Well, ask her if she could play The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Right.
That's $100 song.
Shredded it.
That's a $100 song.
Shredded it.
For those of you who don't know, that's a $100 song. So I saw a band with the chick on the fiddle, and they were taking requests, and somebody requested The Devil Went Down to Georgia, and they were like, okay, that's a $100 song. Pull your money together. And they finally did. Everybody was throwing 20s, 10s. And, dude, she shredded it. I mean, it was amazing.
And it makes me wonder what's wrong with the music industry. I mean, maybe we're talking about, like, the whole officiating thing. Something's wrong right there for this talent not to be
recognized.
That's exactly right.
I think a lot of it's, time and place, luck. But you take, his buddy's band, The Faces Dream, they've been around forever. They've had a couple different names of their band, and they're really good, and they've not got shit.
But they have had some recognition. They did the Rotten Records. Rotten Records pushed them all the way from here to the West Coast. They played the Whiskey. I mean, they've done some really awesome stuff. They just are world famous.
Kicking it back to John Richardson a minute, and in the 41 South Band, John wrote a song, and y'all might have heard this. Anybody out there, My Baby Loves Me When I'm Stoned?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. And I figured, if that was one band that I can't believe that that didn't get some playing time, But there's a lot of good talent out there.
So Travis, here's what's become a travesty in Nashville.
Travesty.
Notice how I went there?
That's me.
They are paying. Bands are now paying to play in Nashville. BS.
Yeah, we had to pay to be here.
BS.
Not really. I'm kidding.
No band should ever have to play.
No, they should pay them.
Ever.
It depends on how good they are, Bubba. If they suck, you should have to pay to play.
I mean,
they just found a way to extort money.
We don't know yet.
You're talking about the fiddle player. If there's a girl that can move her left arm with a rubber band that fast, no, she should never have to play. Never have to pay to play, okay? I mean, if you move your hand that good with a rubber band, you got a talent, So.
Yeah.
I said she had a special set of skills.
Should never have to pay in Nashville to play. Ever.
Hey, baby, what kind of skill set do you have?
Yeah.
I play the fiddle. I play the fiddle.
Shit, I never put that together till just now. Oh, my God.
How's your mama, Nim?
I can.
All right.
Think about how fast that one hand can go with a rubber band. That's big time.
Basically, what you're saying is you want to take a shower with her.
Yeah.
You'll be done pretty quick, Bubba.
Mm-hmm. I'll say it right to her face.
State law?
Yeah.
Hey, we got him to answer us. We rode on y'all's coattails.
Oh, yeah.
Donnie Baker.
I emailed him.
So we went to Colorado, and we all wore Zubaz.
I need to hear this. Talk to me.
We all wore our Zubaz pants and our Everyday Joe shirts, and me and Derek had some Jordans on. So you had the Zubaz in your golf tournament, and you and McIntosh over there, copycats. Yeah. So we had a guy on the shuttle bus taking pictures of us. Like, look, and sending his buddies, hey, these idiots have Zubaz on. What the hell's going on? So she's like, hey, we know those golfers. And she's sending a picture of us, and he's like, hey, good-looking crew, but he actually responded to her as well.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, he said awesome foursome.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Hey, and there's another talent right there.
Big time.
That is a talent right there that you can't. It's a natural talent. You can't just sit around. That is such a natural talent. It is ridiculous. Bubba sent me a video. I used to not be a big Donnie Baker fan. He's honed his skills he has really honed his skills down to where, I was kind of like, man, this guy's, he's all right, whatever. But now he's honed his skills. I mean, I really like listening to him. Bubba sends me his videos. He does all the time. But one of the interesting things about Donnie Baker is that there was an interview. I just thought Donnie Baker was Donnie Baker. I didn't realize that it was just a personality, and he dresses up and and this, that, and the other. Seeing him do this interview, talking just like we're talking right now, without him being Donnie Baker, was phenomenal. And I think it was that point to when I realized how great his talent was, because I thought, this is a normal guy.
He's like an intelligent person.
Yes.
His impressions were phenomenal.
Yes.
And he did the West Virginia.
And it's so,
yeah, it was great.
You see a lot of comedy on YouTube and that sort of thing. It's really not funny.
Right. Like this show.
Well,
a lot like this show.
Right. Well, we're honing our skills. We're getting better. We're trying to assess on you guys. Thanks for being guinea pigs, suckers.
I'm sober too, by the way, or it'd be a lot better.
That's true. You are on water.
Actually, I'm still on the Coca-Cola soda. And I've had
dark enough for a Coke.
I've had like 4 gallons tonight.
4 gallons.
You got to pee yet?
I'm going to look like the nutty professor when I leave here. I'm going to swell up.
Oh, dang. Huh?
So that just told me.
Yes. My baby's got gas. Look at him.
That just told me, Travis, you have your next show on a Friday or Saturday night, buddy. And you better look out.
I don't know. I may just
listen right here on a Friday or Saturday night. Just watch him go.
I'll just hit record and walk off.
Hey, I do like to have a good time. And in the grand scheme of things, would you say you were a while ago, Bubba? 48, 49, 40.
I don't think you did. But
look at big Uncle Mike back there. Hey, in a grand scheme of things, you take a look back.
Can I swing this?
Yeah.
Travis?
Yeah.
Do you give me permission right now to sling it?
You can. That's a cheap mic. I can get another one of those Amazon for like $15.
I'll sling it at your throat.
Oh, no, you want to...
Well, easy on that cord, though. That's expensive cord.
You look back over 20 years of your life, and it's nothing more than just a snap of a finger. And I'm one of those people, hey, you better enjoy every single minute that you've got right here. Have fun. Make the most out of it, because if you don't, you're going to wake up one of these days, you're going to be an old man.
It's one of the first stories I heard about you was through him. Y'all started at Prater's one night, and you ended up here, and then you had practice the next morning, and you're wise as a ghost, puking, drinking Gatorade.
Hey,
Craig Johnson, Lee Sullivan in the house, everybody.
Gary!
Thank you.
We have a good time,
How old are you?
42.
42? Oh, I'm almost 40.
But man, I tell you what, sometimes I feel 18, sometimes I feel 62. Depends on what day of the week it is.
Bubba, you're 43, right?
Yep. 43. I'll be 44 in July.
That's right.
But there's a lot of people out there, they just live a miserable life. They can't find happiness. They don't know how to be happy.
Well, and that's why I started doing this, because I didn't have a hobby. And I was like, I started listening to a lot of podcasts. I don't know if there's a lot of people heard the story, but I'm like, okay, these guys are doing I can do a podcast. So it was an excuse to sit around my garage and drink beer and talk to my buddies. And that's what it became, because everybody's got to have a hobby, and everybody's like, oh, this is going to be stupid.
Thomas White, everybody.
You do one. What?
I'm sorry, Travis. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I saw Thomas White in the back.
Thomas White is
and
there?
I had to interrupt. I'm sorry. So, Thomas White, everybody. Thomas White.
Man, well, just shut this show down now.
He's trying to be quiet. He's trying to hide.
I can't even see him.
Illinois is
Slick Dog. Where you at?
Illinois is T. White. T. White threw up the hand. Was that the right hand, T?
How many people you count have been here tonight? Did you count yet?
Roughly 150.
150?
150
your people are here. 10 of them listen to the show. That's not a bad ratio. 160?
I mean, I lost count after 150.
They're hanging from the rafters up in here.
I'd like to give a shout out to this man right here. It's his birthday, 21. Big Addison Carter.
Happy birthday, man.
I just want to tell you, you're hanging out with the wrong people, buddy. Hanging out with the wrong people.
Yeah, rethink your life. Should hang out with your dad instead of that one.
Hey, give a big shout out to this guy right here. He fixes the best Hamburger, bacon cheeseburger. Joe Becky, I'm talking to you. Onion rings were delicious too, man.
No, thank you for being awesome.
Hey, he's pretty good at coaching first base as well.
That's where I saw him at. I'm just kidding. Didn't see you there.
Man, they're taking this place apart right behind us. He'd take off with the rug.
Hey, where the hell did Johnny go?
Where is...
Hey, we brought that rug.
Well, they ain't taking them sticky pellets off the floor. I know that.
Did Johnny leave?
Johnny bounced out.
He had to poop.
He probably had irritable bowel syndrome.
He does. I hope you don't shit on my swing set again.
That was terrible.
It was really...
Hey, we got Friday rolling up on us tomorrow. Everybody excited about that? It's been a tough work week, everybody.
Lee Sullivan, I see you back there in the back.
Yeah. Lee's ready to move on to Saturday. Friday night anyway, huh? We all are.
T. White, you still trying to hide back there.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, we've all prostituted ourselves out to the workforce this week. It's time to relax, right? Hatfield, you all right back there? Always.
Hey, Cora, can I just say you're fire ass hot tonight?
You know, I agree with that, Cora.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
You know,
party girls here.
Look at
Party girl.
Oh, look.
Joe.
Look at
Party girl in the house.
Doesn't everybody agree with that? I mean, you know.
Absolutely, Bubba. I second the motion to move the clothes.
I love how Justin gets awkward when you talk about how hot Corey is. He gets so pissy.
He's always got his fist clenched. He's always ready to punch.
Hey, and if you want to go to the rec center early in the mornings, Cora's there. It's spandex, just so everybody knows.
Hey, you better throat punching for you.
In the carotid artery.
Hey, speaking of Macintosh, you know what my first memories of Macintosh is?
Hey, we got any jealous husbands out there, jealous wives?
You're welcome, Bonnie Gamble.
Anybody jealous?
Hey, Macintosh.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. And there ain't many people that can say that they are fire ass hot in a t-shirt and jeans. I think you're fire ass hot too, girl.
Macintosh, you used to play basketball at the projects back in the day.
Bubba said.
Remember that?
He was
shorter.
He was schooling on him.
Listen,
I was taller than you were.
I have to put Wendy on a short leash when Jay Nagadula comes around. I guess you'll start turning backflips.
Yep.
Listen, if there's anybody that can push her primer bulb, Jay can. I mean, yeah. I'm like, yeah, we're Jay. Call Jay.
What exactly?
Primer bulb.
Will you define a primer?
Jay can get that primer bulb.
Will you define a primer bulb, please? Like, will you define a primer bulb?
I think it's because Jay's exotic. He's always carrying a tan.
Will you go into explanation there on the primer bulb, please?
The primer bulb,
please. Like, not everybody knows.
Or they can't find it.
Maybe they're inexperienced.
Talk to me about
it's
that.
It's at the top,
bulb.
isn't it? It's in a boat.
I'm just trying to help the audience out.
That's the primer bulb is what you push on before you start cranking on the choke.
He's in the boat.
Amen, brother.
It's a man in the boat.
And it rolls over a time or two. You think it's not going to start, and then all of a sudden, you think now I've got a chance. It's going to start.
It'll squirt back at you.
And you know there's this grin about you.
No, wait. That's just Pete.
You know there's this grin about you when you're going to turn that ignition over just one more time because you know it's going to start.
That third pull on that steel. That third pull on that steel is on like a neck bone, baby.
If you've pulled on a steel 3 times, you've pulled on it 2 times more than you should have.
Oh, hello. Well, then I guess I have.
He's got a McCulloch. It's okay.
It takes me that third time on the steel. I'm not doing it.
I got a pooling. How you like that?
Back to exotic, though. We missed out on the exotic topic a while ago. About Jay being exotic.
Carry on.
And he's always got a nice tan, too, by the way. That's what gets Winnie fired up.
Yeah. You know, Lady A just happens to be like right in front of me while I'm talking like this, so just carry on.
Just like that.
Just carry on.
Just like that.
Don't use Lady A as an excuse. But I appreciate
Yeah, the ladies just because we're nice to her. It's just A, really.
She's trash.
Trash.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Trash. She's a neck tattoo shy. I mean, just one neck tattoo shy.
I pretty much know more about calling them like I see them than anybody I know of, so I just wanted to let you know that.
I'm not a big tattoo on females. Hey, guy.
Because you're an asshole.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
I dig tattoos, and I think they're cool. And that's not.
You just like them on guys.
Hey, hey, Jason.
I knocked that one out of the park.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble on this one.
Hey, watch Hatfield. One more time, Hatfield.
Yeah, that ain't no church league
Grand
spinner
slam,
right
son.
there.
Grand slam.
That ain't one of them spinners, is it?
Hey, Patton. Me and Tooth, we got tattoos. Are we hot?
No, man. I'm no comment.
Oh, you're fucking blind.
I can't even look up, man. I got my eyes closed.
Wait a minute.
Open them up,
Wait a
kid.
minute. Now take a look. This changes everything.
Dude, that matches your shirt.
Thank you.
It is tie-dyed.
Thank you very much.
Look at that porn stash. Who is that?
That's Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite. Everybody votes for Pedro.
That's big time right there.
I can give you his number, guys. We can get you guys one done. Cheap.
You got Pedro's number?
That's not a prison tat?
That is not a prison tat.
You need to start working out,
Thank
Tooth.
you.
That's we need to see a little bit bigger version of him. That's.
That is truly a Pedro tattoo. True story.
It is. It
So
is,
the guy was trying to get on Ink Masters. He was doing a portfolio, so anything for his portfolio was $100. And he was like, "What do you think about Pedro?" And I was like, "You know what? Let's do it." That's the only tattoo I have that doesn't have some kind of symbolic meaning behind it. And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it. It's awesome." My kids love it. They show it off to their friends. It's cool. Oh, my dad's got a Pedro tattoo. My girlfriend really loves it. Loves.
If you'd start working out, that porn stash would get a little bit bigger.
Kim says he's got DSLs. kind of lips our man Jason likes.
DSLs. I'm gonna go there.
There ain't nobody in this building know what DSLs means, so.
I beg to differ. I bet J-Mac knows what DSLs are.
That was a joke, Lady A.
Jay's grinning. Look at Jay Nagadula back there with that perma grin going on. He knows.
I've seen
Look at him. He knows.
You're awful quiet, Jay.
Why is Paul on the phone?
Ricky, what kind of tattoo you got?
To be on the phone.
Paul.
Yeah?
Bocephus, really.
Pedro, you don't have a Pedro tattoo, do you? No.
Let's have a tramp stamp show off. Anybody want to?
Silver Fox has got one.
I knew it! Yeah!
I was going to go first.
No, I said you had one. That's what it was.
That's a shame.
That's what it was. I can't remember. That reunion night, it was a wild night. I don't remember much.
That sounds like a shitty story to me.
It was. Well played, sir. Well played.
What's next on the list, buddy?
Hold up there for a second.
I'm out of the list. What you got?
Let Bubba have the floor.
They're fighting over beer over here. Bubba's pouring.
Do we need another picture?
They say it's good to the last drop, Bub. Get it?
I'm doing this because I can.
Swear to God.
Here's to you. Thank you.
He drinks beer really well.
He does drink beer.
Travis, he rivals you.
When you got DSLs, I guess you can. Whoop, whoop.
I was going to have a beer chugging contest. Whoever chug a beer the fastest gets a T-shirt, but I'm a fucking moron and forgot the T-shirt at home.
Oh, no.
So,
I was going to buy a T-shirt today.
I could win that.
Well, it happens when you're an idiot. So.
Did we?
Well, and I forgot Becca's T-shirt. I forgot Greg's T-shirt.
Conveniently forgot.
I had 2 or 3 that was going to buy a Everyday Joe T-shirt tonight, too.
Yeah, I can't talk transfer to them, though. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, after party, Travis's house. Right on down to Studio 11. We're throwing down.
The Everyday Joe shirts than anybody I know of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've actually got a T-shirt cannon on order. It's on back order, but it's coming, guys. It's coming.
That's what she said.
See?
Yeah.
I'm just breathing heavy.
Yeah. Oh, was that you, Eli?
In the quiet words of the Virgin Mary, come again.
Oh.
Well, depending on the number of guests, whenever you get your, what are they called?
T-shirt cannons?
Yeah. T-shirt cannons. There you go.
Big word.
Has anybody ever actually done a live recording of someone getting drunk? Because I feel like that's happening right now.
It's happening right fucking now.
This is the process from start to finish. You guys show your kids later.
Yeah, this is what you don't need to do.
Y'all see how
Here's
clear
you,
and
Chad.
coherent he was when he started out? Look at him now.
Hey, well, this is less than 2 hours. Can you imagine what being on the beach all day will do to you?
You probably fucking hibiscus before it's over.
In it.
That's what I'm saying.
God dang, all up in it?
All up in it.
In it.
Them damn holes in the sand will get
He
you every time.
right there on that table.
Just don't dance.
Everybody won't play like they ain't been there before, though.
I've never had an encounter with a hibiscus.
But you have had encounters.
I've had encounters.
I didn't hear that.
I said Bubba can dance.
Bubba can sing. He can dance. He's like, he is the...
Yeah. I pretty much know all
He's
about
the voice of
all
our
that
generation.
than anybody I know of. Yeah.
Did you bring your guitar?
Actually, I did. I did bring it, but I didn't
You
plan on bringing it
You
in.
didn't learn any songs that Bubba can sing?
We
Yeah,
need to
we
fire it
really
up.
didn't plan this up as well as I would have hoped we would have.
Well, no. Well,
It was very impromptu. It was like, oh, yeah, we're doing it. Hey, show up.
Hey, when you get drunk, which one's the worst ones? When you plan on them or when you don't plan on them?
I think when you don't.
I feel like when you don't plan to get drunk, you have a lot more fun.
Oh, absolutely.
But when you plan to get drunk, you get a lot more trouble.
Man, that's a good point right there.
Well, what say you? I mean, you.
That's a real good point right there. He
We may
just
need
made.
to do a song, DC.
That's a real good point.
Yeah, I think that might need to happen, DC.
Well,
The really bad drunks where you know Eli comes over. Hey, you home? Yeah, I'm at home. You want to drink a beer? Yeah, sure. It's 11:30. Next thing you know, it's 7:30 at night, and 2 cases of beer going. I'm like, fuck, what happened?
I thought you started at 11:30 p.m. Like,
No, a.m.
oh. Day drinking's good on any day, by the way, any day.
You can't day drink if you don't start in the morning.
Got to start in the morning. Got to start in the morning.
That's key to life.
So what time are we talking about starting in the morning? I mean, what's kind of like the international?
Do you want our answer or her answer?
Just kind of the
Or
consensus.
Craig's
What's that? What does everybody agree on? What would be considered unethnical to start
I think
drinking?
it's unethical to drink before noon on Wednesday.
Unethical.
Yesterday, I walked into a gas station at 7:50 a.m. and tried to buy a 12-pack of beer.
7:50
Those
a.m.
motherfuckers wouldn't sell it to me.
See, that was
No, 7:50. I was 10 minutes
he's telling
early.
you 8 o'clock's when they would have sold it to you. The man has had experience buying beer.
So wait a minute. That
She was on her way to work.
She was just trying to be efficient. She was picking it up when she had time.
And I
She was
with
just
my
being
mother.
efficient. She knew she was going to need it anyway.
That was lunch break.
You and your mom on the way to work.
We weren't going to drink it then.
It was for lunch.
Did you need to chill it down?
Yeah, we got a free bag of ice.
Bubba just come out of the bathroom
What
laughing.
happened?
Y'all want to know what happened? I want to know what happened.
On his bridges.
So what y'all think? What's the time? We're decide on the time.
So seriously, what's a good time to start drinking?
9?
What's the time in the morning when you start to day drink?
I feel like there should be an A in it.
7? Who said 7?
I know who said
I'm liking the
7.
7 o'clock thing because if you know.
And I believe him.
We can't ask
I know
Bradley.
who said 7, and I believe him.
If I'm drinking, listen, beer tastes really good. Right after that, you just spit that last mouthful of Crest out. You know, when you got the whole fresh toothpastey thing going on. Yeah. Like you're in the shower, right?
Yeah.
If I'm drinking beer at 7 a.m., I've been drinking beer all night.
No, I don't know, man. I think.
Truth, you wouldn't have a Jack and Coke at 7 in the morning because you love Jack and Coke.
I'm
If
looking
we were
over
on
this crowd.
vacation, or if we were like fixing to go to church or something, yeah.
You're going to get communion.
You're going straight to hell. Don't pass. I mean, God dang, son.
I mean, it's okay.
Y'all are Catholic, though.
Jesus. He turned water into wine. I'm saying.
There's one person in this building that knows more about day drinking than anybody I know of.
Andrea.
Yeah,
Andrea.
It is probably.
It's not Andrea, by the way.
No, it's Andrea. I promise you.
Hey,
too far.
Thank you. I'll tip you very well.
If I can
No.
do it and maintain, I can
Somebody
drink for
farted.
10
You
hours
fart, bud?
straight and maintain.
She can sleep for 16 hours straight and maintain.
Well, there's another person in this building that can maintain too. And
So is that what we decide on 7 o'clock in the morning?
I think he
Gretchen
said it. I think it was
shaking
his
her head.
words.
Whatever Gretchen says goes, in my opinion. So 7 it is.
So if you start at 7, does that mean you've got like
Gretchen,
you're done by like lunchtime, or is this going to be a long day?
His initials are CH.
Did you see how Hatfield got
I'll leave it at
excited?
that.
Did you see how he got excited when he's looking like, look, I'm looking forward to a long
His initials are
day.
CH.
I like it.
He is my boy.
I've got a friend that starts drinking at 4:45 a.m. We leave for Colorado, and we're leaving out at 5 in the morning, and she's getting in the car pouring a bottle of wine.
Well, now this one is just only on the weekend. So this is primarily only on a Friday every now and then when he's off,
So this is
or a Saturday.
this everyday life for this chick.
Single.
Yeah.
So we're sitting here talking about drinking. I mean, really, is there a start and a stop time? I mean, are you,
when you're done.
Because if you're either a drinker,
You'll be
you're either a drinker or you're not. So you're either There's really no rule of thumb.
I agree.
The one I'm referring to pisses me off
drink in the
because there
mornings.
is no stop sign,
But I
and
still took one up.
and he doesn't
I'll
get drunk.
twist one up right there at 7 a.m.
And
Not give a damn.
I'm kind of
I've seen
jealous about that.
I always go Eastern time. Just go Eastern time. You got an extra hour. Go Eastern, and you're good. Yeah, just go Eastern time.
Eli Cater, you're a goddamn genius, son.
I know. All right.
God.
Just do everything by Easter.
That's why we're friends.
Yeah.
That's why we're friends, sir.
And if you really are in a pinch, you go with like Korean time, which is like a day before. So
I started drinking this time yesterday.
yeah, Jesus.
Oh.
I feel like that's what you do, Andy.
When you got home from the Crazy Horse that night, were you on Eastern time?
No, he was on Johnny Lowry time.
Pre-ride home or during the ride home?
Would this person that I'm referring to, would he come up and speak
I don't know who is
about
His
day
initials
drinking?
are CH.
Because he knows more about it than anybody I know of. I'm not going to call his name.
But it's-
Eli, stop.
I don't
Stop it.
whistle.
I don't think you
Stop
can
it.
technically be called a day drinker unless you play golf.
I mean, I've got big
There's something
admiration.
about golf that makes you a day drinker whether you like it or not.
Yeah, but you got
Gretchen Season does not play golf, and I've seen her drink.
I admire this guy. I
She
mean,
may play
Lady A.
But you got to
You
suck
don't
at golf,
know,
though.
and
Lady A, he'll give you
I don't
all
golf
you
either.
want and more.
Well, she doesn't either. She drinks from 80, I promise.
This one can hang.
Whoa.
I've never seen this one not be able to hang.
But
Ever.
basically tea time
Ever.
is another word for beer time.
Dad, I think we're going to have
seriously.
a drinking contest when you and her, like on a Sunday.
Hey, I hadn't been married long.
I think Rich
I don't
needs to
either.
be involved.
Richie, you in?
I think Gretchen and Richie are definitely in on that. I put my money on you guys out drinking them anyway.
What we should do is we really should just fire up the camera and like do an all day everyday Joe show. Yeah, not really, because nobody will watch that shit.
My boy makes me look bad.
What is in your keg in your
Bad.
garage right now? Oh, loser.
It's okay.
What the fuck
It's
is wrong with you?
refillable.
You've never seen him in Florida.
It's
either, have
refillable.
you?
It doesn't
I mean,
have
Patton,
in it.
Y'all
It's ridiculous, man.
Congratulations.
y'all wanna
It's
wanna rag on me about the hibiscus tree. Let me tell you a little story about my golfing experience.
Oh, who'd you do?
I need to hear this.
Well, my father-in-law is a big golfer.
Yeah.
Okay, we were down in Gulf Shores one weekend.
Okay.
I went down. We hadn't been married long.
I know the course that he chooses to go to.
Yep, down there. So
Yep.
So he asked me. He said,
Right there
Yes.
on the 30-mile-an-hour speed limit.
I mean, I really honestly don't remember because the whole damn day was just a blur. But
Go
I'll tell
ahead.
you how I got started.
Go ahead.
He says, Jason, you want to go golfing? I said, man, I don't golf. He said, that's all right. He said, you can drink beer? And I said, yeah. I said, I can drink beer. I said, can I drive a golf cart? He said, yeah. I said, there ain't no rules. And I went, yeah, you can drive. So we get in there, and they serve tall boys in a 6-pack.
Okay.
What other way do you?
For $5.
For a 6?
For a 6-pack, yeah. This was like, I don't know, 9 o'clock in the morning.
40 years ago?
No. It's been
That's 10 Eastern.
no, because I hadn't been to golf. It's been 15 years ago, I guess.
15?
Yeah. So anyway,
Go ahead.
So we get on there, and this little beer girl
I love
comes around.
this.
This little beer girl comes around, and
Does she look good?
she's pretty attractive.
She's pretty fire-ass hot.
It's kind of an awkward situation because
They
I'm checking
normally
her out.
are.
My father-in-law's there with me and everything. Until he mentioned it, he said, "Man, she's kind of hot, ain't she?"
Yep.
I said-
When he said it, you knew you were good.
I said, "Yeah, I was like, that's the green light
You
right
knew
there."
you were
I'm
good
like,
when he said
yeah. So she came back, and after I finished my 6-pack of beer, that was written on a little cooler and everything. And I said, "You want some more beer?" I said, "I'll tell you what." I said, "I'm gonna buy one at a time. Keep coming back. Don't stop till I'm done."
This is great.
I think that was about on the 4th hole. By the time we got about halfway through, I guess, that's when I was peeing on the golf course. And,
So you're at number 9. So this started
somewhere
on
right around
4,
there, and I'm starting to get drunk.
and you're on 9.
By the time
Go ahead.
By the time we got off the golf course that day,
Yep.
hammered. We go to Lambert's.
Oh,
That's
Lambert.
That's the Lambert story. Yep. So anyway, we get over at Lambert's, and that's home of the throwed rolls. There's nothing like trying to catch throwed rolls in Lambert's when you're drunk. It don't work. But that's my only experience. The last time I've ever been golfing with a guy.
Do they press against your face when you try to catch them?
Balls.
It's hard to catch when you see
my point exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It didn't work. It's almost as bad as being on the beach with you all day long. Speaking of which, Zing Zang has got their own 6-pack now. You don't have to buy the big bottle. It comes in Zing Zang cans.
Zing Zang cans?
They got Zing Zang cans.
Holy shit.
Is there anybody else in this building that know that? Because
Zing Zang, you can get a Zing Zangs in the 6-pack cans. Y'all know that?
That Bloody Mary mix, for those of you who don't know.
Absolutely.
I've had a good day at work today, like sales-wise, and that's pretty much the best news I've heard all day right there. This is a game changer right here. Stop. One more time, Patton. Say it again.
6-pack of Zing Zang in the cans. No, it doesn't have vodka in it. It's a little.
So you can mix them 12 ounces at a time.
Okay, I'm
It's
sorry.
not like
If you
having to carry-
need a tiny 6-ounce can for your Bloody Marys, then you ain't fucking doing it right.
Well, have you ever tried to stick a 2-liter bottle in a 6-pack cooler?
What's a 6-pack?
You know, it's.
I'm sorry. I only do.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis.
Oh wait, that's an appetizer.
Hey, D, did you hear
Oh wait,
that?
that's lunch.
I know you go for one every now and
Promote
then,
alcoholism.
and you're down there with us. Did you hear that?
Anybody has a spare liver?
You
I
just
don't
wait,
need
D.
I wish they would. I wish you would.
Who's going to Walmart tonight when I leave here and buy a 6-pack of Zing Zang in a can just because they can? You're doing it. I know you're doing it.
Out.
What we got next on the agenda? Where we at? We done?
We're about almost 2 hours in, so it's about.
We're going to thank the ladies and gentlemen for being here, and we're going to thank the people for having us. And we're going to give a shout out. Steve, we'll get to you next time. Our apologies. No Steve Jernigan tonight. We'll get to him next week. Sorry, Steve.
Sorry.
Next week, buddy. Next week.
Well, thank you guys for having Southern Patriot on. I appreciate it. We'll do it again soon sometime.
Next time, be drunk when you're on here.
I will.
Please.
I can rise to that challenge.
Oh, you knocked it over.
Just throw it down, Joe. Damn. That's okay.
Thanks.
Hey, Joe, thanks for being there.
You.
Thanks, Joe. We love you, Joe.
41. Thanks for letting us be here. Becca, Yvonne, thank y'all.
Thank
very
y'all.
much. Everybody, all y'all in the audience have stuck through the whole time. Half of them have left. There are 5 people here.
Alicia.
Okay. Well, I can't count. I went to Coffee County.
Sad places.
Math.
All right.
Lady A, thank you for womaning the controls.
I think this may be more of a crowd than they've ever had on a Thursday night since they've been here. So,
Hey, if anybody wants to do a little day drinking tomorrow, would y'all holler at me?
you know what?
And next week we are doing the wet T-shirt contest, right?
Yeah, wet T-shirt. Me
Wet
and two.
T-shirt. Alicia,
too.
you're invited. Joe, you can come. Party girl can come. Gretchen can be there. Paul, you can come.
Can I can get my boots
Travis,
moved.
it's your house.
Hey, wait a minute. While we're giving a shout out, right quick, what about the Coffee County Lady Raiders?
Let's give it up.
What about that?
That's big time. Go, Gov.
Going to the sub-state, right, Aaron? Yeah.
That's right. I just want to give a shout out to Gov. Way to go, Gov. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, those girls are doing a good job.
Those girls are doing a good job.
It's the girls, not Gov.
Hey, coaching helps. Coaching helps.
It does. I'm not taking
Don't be a
anything
hater.
away from Gov.
No.
It's the girls.
It's
the kids. It's the girls
is,
that are
that's
doing
right.
the work.
That's
Good job.
right.
That's exciting.
Yep.
Bubba, thanks for being
Well,
here, buddy.
you know what? I'm probably the most less gay person than anybody I know of here.
No, you're not. No.
And what I was going to say is, you know what?
Work it out.
There's some good-looking people in this room, and it's guys and girls.
Well, thank you. Look to your left.
I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
I have $20, Eli. I have $20.
There's nothing wrong with admiration, is there?
Well, I mean, I just call it like I see it, you know? I mean, and that's what I see out there. So.
Oh, good. Hey, I told them from the beginning they were a fine-looking bunch. From the get-go, out of the gate.
Fox right there.
Where's the silver fox?
The silver fox is Aaron Parker right there.
He is a silver fox. Look at that son of a bitch right there.
Oh, he's got... He ain't full silver.
AP
ain't full silver.
That's a hot piece of
He
man
ain't
meat right
close.
there, boys.
I mean, it's like
You
a
still
cross
looking good,
between
AP.
Rod Stewart and
Don't change a thing, brother.
Rod Stewart and who?
God.
God.
He's like a Greek god. Rod Stewart and a Greek god just mashed up right
I'm
together.
going to tag you in a post now that says Rod Stewart and God.
If you want my body, he's down. Come on, sugar, let me know. It works like this.
Hey, he can pull more wool than anybody in this damn building.
I'm talking
right
about.
now.
That's not
Yeah.
true.
Hey, just wake Maggie up and ask her.
Oh, you? That's you?
That's what I'm saying.
Huh?
Wake Maggie up and ask her. Think I got
You know, I pretty much know more about looking good than anybody I know of. And there's, as far as the males go, I see there's either blue jeans or shorts. Or jorts. You know, and I had a very dear friend of mine that was here tonight, and he's already left, and he was going to wear white pants tonight. And I told him that it looked like really gay, and I told him not to wear them.
And then you see
I mean, well, no. I mean, there's a female here that's wearing white shorts,
I don't know why they're picking
and
on
she
Richie.
can
He's
pull
the
it off.
manliest guy in the room.
but he
Look at him.
can't, you know. So
Is Cora gone?
Yeah,
I
y'all.
think Cora's
Yeah.
gone.
Justin snatched her up. And
We're talking about
threw
titties
her out
and
here.
them.
Well, you haven't seen anything about Alicia back there. She's pretty. I think
Now Richie's wife was able to pull it off. So, but now the guys are not. But no. I mean, he was jeans. This guy, he was sitting right over here beside my boy Hatfield. He was going to wear white jeans tonight, and I told him not to, and he didn't. But
Yeah, 'cause his wife get mad because he's wearing her
check out
pants.
Alicia's jeans.
I think Bubba knows more about copyright infringement than anybody I know of.
I can't see Alicia's jeans. They're
Yeah.
dark.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
dark. You know what? Alicia probably knows more about looking good than anybody I know of, too.
I second that.
Yes, absolutely, all day.
She's so put together.
Did you see me in my jeans, Bubba?
You know what? Just classic.
Did you see this hind end sticking out?
Actually,
How could you not?
No,
does have
and
the
I
nice
probably
ass
won't
in
if
her
you're
own.
talking about yours.
Oh, you'll look at it when we get up. I promise you.
I promise you, as soon as
can't
Lady
not
A
look
Like
gets
the
up,
male
I'll
white
look at
version
hers.
of like Beyonce. It looks good.
Travis, you have an ass? I do not realize.
Oh, it's there.
I missed that.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Alicia, that's kind of like not fair because I wasn't looking.
That's almost as nice as Travis's ass.
have a do-over.
This close.
Yeah, that's...
This close.
You'll get there one day, girl.
Throw that shit out.
You keep trying.
Well, don't get me started, Travis.
Oh, well, we're not.
Travis
We
has
won't
the
go
nicest
there.
ass that I've ever seen.
Hey, Richie, don't let them get too. Don't
You know
let
what
them-
it is?
I got shorts like that too, man.
It's fabulous.
It's Travulous.
It is fabulous.
Hey, Richie, that's a compliment, buddy, okay? All I meant, everything, what I said was a compliment,
thanks for
buddy.
coming.
Thanks for buddy.
The dad bod. The dad bod.
Papa Smurf. I'm a big fan of Papa Smurf, boy. Don't get me started.
Bubba, thanks for being here, sir.
Always.
Eli Kidder,
Yeah,
thanks for being here.
my pleasure.
Hey, Johnny. Oh, he's gone.
Thank goodness.
Jason Patton.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, buddy. Thanks for
Absolutely.
coming, man.
Anytime,
Appreciate it.
Anytime. Enjoyed it.
Tooth, as always.
Appreciate you having me, Travis. Thank
Lady
you.
A, I'll say it again. Thanks for womaning the controls.
Well, thank you.
All right. Thanks for being here, guys.